Hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? And today is Sunday, January 26, 2025. Here on the Too Much Show, it's always real talk by real people. I'm your host, MT, with me and my co-host,
Mr. Jones, a.k.a. Sam Jones, and Mr. Come First because you got to respect me, and to the right of me.
Yeah, well, I go first like always. It's your boy Tay. Want to have a sports talk, Tay and Josh?
It's your boy Josh, the other half sports talk Tay and Josh. Okay, man. You know, it's Tay and Josh. You know, we got to do it one at a time in that order, Mr. Jones. Just let you know for future reference.
Jazzy back.
Jazzy's back after a 2-week hiatus.
Exactly. Hey, listen.
Where the fuck JR at?
He's coming. He's coming. He had a brush his
teeth.
Hold on, y'all. I just want to
Don't do that to him. Don't do that to him because he's just gonna drag the Cowboys for you doing that. Stop. I've been hearing it all weekend.
I don't care. Fuck them. They deserve it. Fuck them.
Hey, listen. Hold on. Listen.
Mr. Jones was all like, "Where's JR at?" And then started doing the Eagles thing.
Yeah, you should have called that sick. You could have said I didn't make it today because the Rams lost. You know.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. I just want to let everybody know who's listening. First of all, thank you all for watching the show. Thank you all for listening to us. But we do not participate in this whole DEI repeal. Okay, we're gonna make sure we have some diversity on the show. Okay, welcome back, Jazzy.
Wow. Hey, did you just play the DEI card?
Not me being the DEI hire.
Yeah. Jazzy, this is a safe place. You can speak your mind here. Go ahead, Jazzy.
Exactly.
We want to make sure you feel comfortable.
What a way to introduce me back.
February is right around the corner. We don't want to make you feel uncomfortable with the dashikis and the, Wakanda Forever chance.
That's right. I'd hate to call Uncle Trump on y'all.
Uncle Dottie.
Don't turn into a Karen. I'm going to write a letter to somebody. Who cares?
I tell you one thing.
I need to speak to the manager.
But nah, man, it's Championship Sunday. We gotta recap Sunday's games, and then we'll get into the games that are gonna happen today. We down to the Final Four. This is technically the Final Four of the NFL. These games will determine who represents each conference to go to the Super Bowl.
I'm just glad we all got garbage matchups. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I mean, you can arguably say that these are the 4 best teams in the NFL that are playing today.
I have to admit, it is. Yeah. I don't want to hear no more of that NFC lease shit no more. I just want to say,
Well, I don't know who's still saying that anyway, because you always for like the last 5 years, you had at least 2 NFC East teams make the playoffs, sometimes 3. So I don't know why people were still saying it anyway. But anyway, to get back into it, last Sunday, we will start with that early game. I'm sorry, not the Packers. Ooh, my apologies, y'all. The Rams took on the Eagles in a snow game.
Having an old head moment. You're unsuspected, man.
Shots fired at Packers.
I'm still big bro. Okay.
Nah, you still on status, bro. Get that Bluetooth right here and that cell phone.
I'm big bro. I'm big bro for right
now. You 1 year away from saying young blood after every sentence, bro. You almost there, bro.
I mean, shit, it was the same game. Saquon running on niggas, so
yeah.
No, it was Saquon over 200 rushing yards. I mean, salute to the Rams. What I will say is
Matthew Stafford was a baller that game.
Yeah,
he was. I told you
that Graham Williams fumble destroyed the momentum.
Yeah. Of course, just like it did in the first game. Tay, remember that whole game went south in the regular season when Kyron Williams fumbled. The Rams had a little bit momentum that game, and then as soon as he fumbled, they took the ball away. That was it.
And guess who caused that fumble?
Who, Jalen Convict Carter?
Jalen Carter caused that fumble too.
Convict Carter.
Yeah.
He only fasts in scat packs. That's what the rumor is.
Oh my!
You gotta stop joking.
Hellcat Carter, huh?
Hellcat Carter.
Hellcat Carter.
Nah, bro, that nigga
The way
crazy,
he
bro.
picked
You
up
can see it in
Stafford
you
as
can
well.
see it in his eyes, bro. If he ain't had football, he'd be in jail right now. If he didn't have football.
Man, that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all know how they sit up here and try to compare eras and all that. He's somebody with the mentality. He could have been playing back then when Sam Hurd and Jamal Lewis and them was running bricks and all that. He could have been back then in that era. He would have been just fine.
He'd been
Oh yeah.
Sam Hurd.
Yeah.
Look at the way he picked up Matthew Stafford during one of those sacks.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
He was
Holding that motherfucker like a baby. He was just like.
You see,
Stafford was like,
down. The only here's the thing: the only reason why he ain't slam him because he knew that a penalty was coming.
Yeah,
but he thought about it.
Yeah,
he thought about it for.
That was about to be a choke slam.
NFL blitz.
Thought I was watching the WWE.
I tell you.
But no, man. But Saquon
too.
Exactly. But here's the thing, man. Eagles did what they were supposed to do. They used their workhorse. They ran Saquon. Obviously, the passing game wasn't really that existent, as we saw, based off of some of it was the weather conditions. But obviously, if Stafford was slinging it, the Eagles could have slinged it. But it's one of those.
It was the turnovers. It was the turnovers that made them lose the game. The 2 turnovers that they had. If Kyron Williams could have held on to that ball, who knows? Maybe the Rams could have gone up on the Eagles. Or I think Stafford also had a turnover as well.
Yeah, he had a fumble. Yeah,
strip fumble. Yeah. So
they stripped him.
You got to hang on to that ball a little bit better during them snowy games.
Yeah, but I'll say this too, though.
Yeah, but the line got to block first.
To me, the ugly in that game was the play calling on that last drive that the Rams had. And the reason why I'm going to say this is because it was 3rd and 2 with like a minute and 18 seconds.
They went
you could have, they went shotgun. You could have handed the ball off to Kyron Williams. Okay, if he got tackled and stuffed, it would have been 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. Then you would have had to pick up. Then you would have had to pick up 4 or 5 yards on 4th down versus trying to pick up 12 to 13 yards.
Like 12, 13 yards,
You got this man upset over here.
Yeah.
Look how he about to come on camera. Just wait. Somebody upset.
Talking in
that high pitch voice.
I hear him. My grandmama gave me that chain.
Tell my man do the Cuban Junior. Punch in the air. That's what you gotta do, man.
Take all you motherfuckers.
Take it all.
Oh yeah. Funny thing about that scene, did y'all ever peep that he smelled Nia Long? He sniffed her while he was down there. Yeah. Hey, bro, that man is a menace.
I didn't catch that.
Hey man,
I'm gonna have to go rewind it now.
Oh man, that's peak Nia Long right there, MT.
All right, here he is, guys, in the flesh.
Oh yeah, I gotta let y'all, just remind y'all it's still Rams house.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man, y'all enjoying Salome right now.
Rams house, but on the couch.
Rams enjoying Salome
next to the Cowboys.
Hey, man,
Cowboys don't even sit on the couch. Cowboys on the floor with no carpet.
If our rebuild give you all the fits like this, imagine what it's gonna do when we done rebuilding.
You're not even rebuilding.
Nah, yes they are.
You rebuilt your defense.
We rebuilding our offense too.
No, you guys got weapons on offense.
Jazzy, they are. The Rams are the 4th youngest team in the league. They're definitely in a rebuild.
I mean, age-wise, yes, but that defense, let me tell you something, that defense getting it together and working together towards the end of the season, that's going to be a scary defense.
Yeah, but that's still a rebuild because all of them are young. And that's what was happening. Go ahead. Go ahead, John.
They just got their first round pick in like 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
They really did.
They gambled their whole future
because they traded them all the way for their Super Bowl win.
The 2 Super Bowl appearances, they gambled the future.
Hey, pretty much. At least it worked.
He sure did. I was gonna say,
At least
that's
I
what
would say if
sucks
you
when it
made
doesn't
it
work.
to the Super Bowl, you did good. With that, all
You
those
know,
trades
as
they
a
did.
Cowboys fans, I wouldn't know.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
Yeah,
I
I haven't
wouldn't.
been to the Super Bowl since '96.
Yeah.
It's 96.
Was it 96? I want to say 95.
Yeah, Montel Jordan was still on the
96.
radio.
96.
This is
Yeah,
how
it's
we do
96.
it on the
It was
radio,
96.
man.
This is how we do it with the number one hit song on the radio.
Yeah, you know, the PS1 was getting sales. Well, they just dropped a few months ago.
And then give me
Yep.
a ball.
Nah, he's right. It's been a while, but overall though, what I actually would have liked to see more too is this. Like once the heavy conditions started falling, I would have liked to have seen the Rams sell out more to stop Saquon Barkley because you knew that Jalen Hurts was hurt and he wasn't that mobile. So if you sell out to stop the run, you could have, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, well, I'll say this. That's how they got back in the game. I wish they would have continued that strategy because literally I'm texting my buddy on the phone and he's like, do you see the formation that the Rams in? I'm like, yeah, why? What's going on? He's like, you know what's about to happen, right? It's about to be a Saquon home run TD.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden
he did the exact same thing the first game.
Yeah.
Exact same thing. Run it out.
The funny thing about
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm about to say the funny thing about that exact play is that most of the teams all of the teams this year they faced, when they had that 8-man box, they always leave that left side open every time. And he's gonna outrun the linebacker. So you him one-on-one against a linebacker, good luck.
Exactly. And Saquon looked right over where it hurts. He said, I see something. He said, go ahead to the left. Hurts looked over at him. Okay. Snapped the ball, handed it right to him. I was like, bruh, like, come on.
Even though it did look like he scored too early though.
It did.
Like
like I said, the Rams, like I said, if it wasn't for the bad play calling, the Rams might have been able to force OT. Like that was just horrible play calling that last drive.
I completely agree. I think they should have sold out on stopping Saquon and forced Jalen to do something. That was in my head the whole time because my whole thing is we're in a pass. This is how I look at it. We're in a pass first league. So defenses to me are more suited to stop the pass than they are to stop the run. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense, you know what I mean? So if we could force the pass, we have a better chance of stopping the pass than stopping Saquon. 20 years ago in the league where it was a run first league, I'd want them to stop the run first and force the pass because unless you got an elite quarterback and an elite wide receiver, we shutting that shit down. That's how I look at it.
Every receiver, everybody got a great receiver.
Running back, receiver.
Yeah, nowadays it's a pass first offense, so you got to shut down. If you shut down the run and force them to pass, your defense is going to be more equipped to stop that pass than to stop a fucking Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, the only problem is though, only certain backs. It don't matter how many people you got in the box; they are just that special.
Yes.
I
100%. Yes.
Agree.
You can't you can have.
It doesn't matter what you do.
I mean, but shout out to the Eagles for committing.
I mean, could we honestly be? Are we honestly surprised? Look, we're always gonna go back to this game where Saquon backwards jumped a defender. Like,
what is this name?
That should have let everybody in the league know what time the fucking Eagles are on right now, especially for their running game. Like, how do you stop that shit? How do you stop a man from backwards hurtling your ass? I mean, I know there's a way, but
you wait for him to come down and you hit him. That's all. Wait for him to come down and you hit him.
Yeah, but you're not expecting a nigga to be able to physically do that shit. So that's the last thing on your mind is this nigga, he's running backwards.
I bet you that man was like this. What in the?
It happened in slow motion. For sure, it was like Free Willy.
But if you look at,
that's why he got pissed the next day.
Yeah, but not.
I would be mad too.
Yeah, I'll be mad as shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, but but if you look at certain like this year was a prime example. What happened if you use running backs right? Derrick Henry.
The Eagles organization showed the Giants organization, hey, this is how you use Saquon.
Yeah, but he's coming off an injury-filled year last year, so he
was. Well, here's the main.
Why would you
It's
trade your star? Sorry,
The Giants are dumb. We already know.
Yeah.
What are we talking about the Giants here? It's the Giants. It's the Giants we're talking about.
It is.
I was about to say that, and here's the thing too. You're not going to tell me like the reason why you got to feel dumb as the Giants GM is because if you said, listen, Daniel Jones, we need you to take a pay cut because we need Saquon and we're going to draft another wide receiver. Like with the year that Malik Neighbors had, you're not going to tell me that a Neighbors Saquon season wouldn't have been good and at least had the Giants at 9 wins this season.
Not only that, you could have turned that Daniel Jones contract into Jalen Daniels. Like you could have turned that contract into.
I saw on Hard Knocks. Wasn't the GM asking his kids like who? And the kid was all like Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, are you sure?" And he's like, "Yes, I'm sure."
Wasn't that off of the Madden stats?
No, it was no.
That's
a different team.
That's a wrong dysfunctional New York organization.
That's the Browns.
Different one.
I believe it was the Browns.
No, it was the Jets. The Jets.
Oh, the Jets. That's right. That's who it was.
Yeah, the Jets.
Yeah, but no. Joe Shin is just dumb. But his son literally told him. He said, "Dad, Jaden Daniels is the best quarterback in this draft." And he was like, "Oh, I don't know." He was like, "Dad, you only get one shot at this." He was like, "I'm telling you, Dad, you only get one shot at this. Trade up and get him."
Mm-hmm. All he had to do is go look at film on Jaden Daniels.
Is that documented that the son?
Yes, it was on Hard Knocks.
Oh, you know what's going to happen,
on Hard Knocks. It's a video.
The whole shit with them releasing Saquon, them talking to Saquon, the whole entire event that happened, plus the kid telling the GM like, "Hey, hire Jaden
you know what's going to happen, right? If you don't give him the reins to make these decisions in the future, he's going to go with another team who's going to pay him an absurd amount of money to make these decisions.
Oh, he ain't getting another job if he leaves the Giants. I'm saying that right now.
Yeah.
That kid's like 10.
Yeah.
It's a 10-year-old?
It's the GM's son who was telling the GM.
Right, but when you say GM's son, that's not telling me that he's a 10-year-old kid.
Oh, he's like,
so technically,
I don't know, a teenager maybe.
Hypothetical, if DeVito didn't win those games, they probably would have drafted the Giants.
Yeah, I was about to say, here's the thing.
Remember when they got Neighbors?
Danny DeVito had the same lock as what's his face from? Is it Jeremy Lin?
From the Rockets?
Yeah, that Lin Insanity. When everybody was all praising Danny DeVito, it gave me that Jeremy Lin vibe.
Oh yeah.
Lin was actually hooping.
Yeah, Lin was actually legit.
I
feel what you're saying, though. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, that was the same thing. They had the balls to wave off Kobe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, you're talking about an Italian in New York, so of course they were going to go crazy over him.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like of course they were going to go crazy. But that's all it was marketing. Yeah, but that's all it was marketing. Like, that's it. Brian Daboll, he got another year, doesn't he?
Yeah, if they want
I think so.
Yeah, they didn't fire him. So I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, they keep it for another season.
I'm about to say, so Brian Daboll, you on the hot seat. You got to make it with this one. You're gonna be able to draft your own QB and everything. If you don't make it, you're done.
The floor is lava right now.
Yeah,
But the budget for rookie QB
would have fired the GM right after this season.
Matter of fact, it is so hot in that daggone office. The only thing that is standing is the desk right now. He don't even have a chair.
Yeah, no, pretty much. No, I agree.
After Hard Knocks dropping and seeing all that shit, I would have fired the GM. You gotta go.
Nah, in today's NFL, you find people with packages. They both go.
This how bad it is. This how bad it is for him. It don't even say his last name. It just say
I'm firing your kid. That's what I would have done. I would have hired his kid in front of him.
How does a kid have a better vision than somebody who gets paid to do that? Like, that's wild to me.
Kid sounds fucking smarter than you, homie.
This is how hot his seat is. His office nameplate just got Brian. It don't even got his name. It don't even got his last name. It just got Brian.
They removing it letter by letter each time he fucked up.
Every time they lose, they remove a letter from the nameplate.
Remove the letter every time.
Nah, they just put a generic.
Fuck Brian, it's Brian.
He gonna disappear like a Thanos snap.
Nah, they give him a generic. They just put coach on his door. They put coach. Be generic.
Pretty much. But no, all right. Well, let's get to that next game, that evening game, the Ravens versus the Bills.
Bills Mafia, yeah.
Bills, pretty much. I chose the Bills.
I feel bad for Mark Andrews for having such a
bad
bad game.
Why? I feel bad.
Because I like Mark Andrews.
I like Mark Andrews too.
He's one of my favorite tight ends in the league.
I like him too, but you got to catch that, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. You have to catch it. But what a time to have a bad game.
To have a blunder. You can have a bad game. Catch that pass.
Right.
Well, here's the thing, too. Everybody got smoke for Mark Andrews. Why is there no smoke for Harbaugh? Because in the third quarter, you went for two.
Get there.
Yeah, in the third quarter, you went for two. All you had to do was kick the field goal because you knew you had to score again. So if you had scored again, then you would have just kicked the field goal and tied up the game.
Yeah, the game would have went tied.
Yeah.
But the dig deeper in that, Harbaugh and Tomlin is like on the same path right now.
Yeah.
They got great regular seasons and all that.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Yeah, for me
I haven't won a playoff game in like 5 years, bro.
Yeah. That Super Bowl was when? 2012?
Yeah.
That was a long time ago, bro. That's a whole different era.
I think, no, hold on. Was it 2012 or 2005?
Yeah, it was 12. 5 was
it was 12. It was 12.
5 was Cowher, right? 5 was Cowher.
Cowher. That's Cowher last Super Bowl run.
God, they didn't even make it in 05, I don't think. Did they? I don't think
they did. Yeah, they did.
They made it over.
They played the Cardinals. They beat the Cardinals. That was Tomlin. Because remember,
we're talking about.
But that Tomlin was like 2000.
I
think Tomlin was like 9 or 10.
No, bro. Hold on.
No. Yeah, it was in 2009.
Yeah, 2009. Yeah, 2009. Yeah, that's what it was.
Against the Cardinals, right?
No,
I remember
2005 was the Cardinals.
Because we watched it together, and I was
that was arguably the best Super Bowl I watched.
I was drunk.
2009 was arguably the best Super Bowl.
Who did the Steelers beat?
That was Steelers and Cardinals.
It was the Cardinals.
Steelers and Cardinals.
We went over B House for that one. Oh yeah, that was a great.
Went down to the wire. That might be the best Super Bowl I've seen in a while.
I wasn't watching.
I disagree. I disagree. The best Super Bowl that we seen was 2 years ago when it was the Eagles and the Chiefs. Are you kidding me? That high score.
No, it wasn't better than that Cardinals and Steelers. Rewatch that Cardinals and Steelers game. That went down to the wire.
Only reason
I like Ravens. Ravens and 49ers wasn't bad.
I was about to say
that was just a drama-filled game because of the lights going off.
The only reason why
but I think after the lights went off, the 49ers started.
They was about to get blown out.
But here's the thing. But Josh, you said that it went down to the wire. The last two Chiefs Super Bowls went down to the wire.
No, bro.
Did.
Look at the Cardinals. I want you to rewatch that.
I just watched it. I actually just watched
it. Rewatch it, bro.
It's not better than the Chiefs Eagles.
Yeah, it is. Both offensives kind of stink that game. It was very defensive. I don't know.
The Eagles wonderful I've ever watched.
I like the Niners Ravens.
The Rams and the fucking
Niners and Ravens. You sure about that? Bro, the Niners and Ravens, if the Lakers didn't go out, they was gonna get blown out, bro. 49ers was gonna get washed, bro. Rewatch that game, bro. The 49ers was not ready, bro.
That went down to the last play.
Yeah, but you gotta remember they was up by damn double digits before that blackout. And
before the blackout, they was getting washed. 49ers.
Yeah, the kickoff return.
Yes, and then the lights went out. And then after that,
the lights went out. The lights went out, saved the 49ers from embarrassment.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this: a bettor's dream, and for me personally, like viewing purposes, that Chiefs Eagles Super Bowl was all time classic. Both teams scoring. It came down to that last drive with Mahomes on a bad ankle, making plays, running, scoring last, and then it basically came down to the last play because we all know that weak ass Jalen Hurts Hail Mary wasn't nothing. So it was really the Chiefs.
You talking about new Jalen Hurts?
That was
Jalen Hurts. Let me stop joking. I'm only saying that because
even though he did outplay Patrick Mahomes, he didn't win, but he did outplay him.
Oh, you talking about what about the fumble? Yeah,
and he still had 375.
Still couldn't stop Kelsey.
It's still lost.
I think if he didn't fumble, y'all probably would have won that Super Bowl. Fumble.
No, the defense was still ass.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Nah, because y'all was up. If he didn't fumble, y'all probably would have at least got a field goal. Controlled the momentum of the game.
Bradbury is why they lost.
Bradbury is
cooked all year.
Yeah, I'm about to say. You said,
nah, but I'm looking at the momentum before he fumbled. Before he fumbled, the Eagles was marching down the field on him. You got to look at the momentum. After that fumble, they gave him another opportunity.
Tom Brady made everyone shut the fuck
up. All right, but
up.
let's spread the blame. What percent of the blame do people get for the Ravens? Because
I blame him more on the coach though. Truthfully.
I was about to say, here's the thing. I'm gonna say 30% on Mark Andrews, 70% on Harbaugh. The reason why is because we just talked about it.
Lamar don't get
the game. Now hold on, listen.
No,
I think Lamar played a really good game.
Yeah,
even with the 2 turnovers, he still managed to get them back in the game.
Exactly.
The 2 turnovers messed them up, though. I give a percentage to Lamar because of the turnovers.
I give 5%.
I agree with Tay. I'll give Lamar 5% of the blame.
You gotta get something. Yeah, turnovers.
I give like 10%. 10%.
You can't overlook the turnovers, but it's how you bounce back. That second half, they was.
That coaches.
Back to MT though. Why do you give Harbaugh 70?
I give Harbaugh 70 for this reason. Even on that 2-point play, right? In the past, it hasn't worked. And then number 2, we talked about it in the last segment. You brought in a future Hall of Fame running back. I can live with Derrick Henry getting stuffed at the 1 versus us doing a rollout and trying to hit Mark Andrews. Why would you not send a message up to the coordinator? Hey, listen, I'm letting you know this is going to Henry for this 2-point conversion. Plain and simple.
That's like Pete Carroll with Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what hold on. I understand what MT's trying to say with Harbaugh should have called up and been like, hey, we're going to go with Derrick Henry for this 2-point. But I feel that's what the Bills expected.
That's true.
No matter.
That's why they threw it. Because nobody was around. Like, you had somebody who was a little close to Mark Andrews, but nobody was really around him to catch that ball.
Yeah, honestly.
Jazzy, hold on 1 second. I got one question for Jazzy. Jazzy, do you think the Rams expected for the Eagles to hand the ball off to Saquon Barkley 25 to 30 times?
Yes.
Is that what they did?
Yes.
Okay, then. I don't care if you expecting it or not. Derrick Henry is one of the biggest people in the league, period. Give it to his ass. Let him run somebody over.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I'm thinking.
It's like,
I actually had something. I think I had something to actually counter that. Actually,
go ahead.
So if in that position, right, where they was lined up and how they were, truthfully, they should have RPO'd it with Lamar. Lamar should have took the 2-point conversion.
Ooh, that would have been a good play too.
That would have gave you a lot of options. Do I got to cover Derrick? Do I got to cover Lamar? Is he going to pass it?
Yeah, because but I'm saying make Lamar the runner because the DN is going to crash in.
I agree with
you. The ball 100% of the time.
Put Henry in the backfield. Look like you're going to hand it off to Henry.
Lamar got to go outside. He got
to go to the left or the right, wherever that gap is, and run right in for the 2-point.
I mean, at the end of the day, the play did work. The motherfucker dropped it.
He just did.
As simple as that. But the thing is, it's ridiculous. Derrick Henry only had 16.
But the only thing
that's the part that bothers me.
Yeah. You didn't utilize him correctly in the playoffs.
The other guy got 25 and 200.
Yeah, but it's like 3 plays you run. It's literally 3 plays you can run in that situation. It's literally 3.
Yeah.
It was 3. You got like you said, the option route, which they went with Andrews, which he dropped. You could have handed off to Henry, had him run somebody over like MT said, and he get the 2, or you do RPO and let Lamar be the runner. Because ain't nobody gonna catch him in the outside.
No.
You had 3 plays. You could call.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I would have handed it off to Henry. Had Henry move over to the right.
That's a run pass option.
Okay. I don't know the acronyms. I'm learning.
Oh, you good?
Yeah. Let me tell you something. I'm at Mark Andrews' next game with a honey bun waving it in the air. Okay. For those of y'all who know,
hey, you wild, bro. You wild, bro. You wild.
You sweet. That's exactly what I tell him. You sweet.
And
now you get it.
I don't know what it is about the damn playoffs that every guy that's literally been a security blanket this season has dropped a pass at some point of the game.
Not Josh Allen's security blankets.
I mean, here's the thing. The Bills. I was about to say that. I was about to say that. Here's the thing, too. We can go ahead and get into it once Mr.
He's
Jones
old
get back.
security blanket.
Yeah,
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because he almost made a bumble too.
Yeah.
He thought about it. He almost did it, but he's like, nah, I'm assist kicked in.
Yep.
Because he had that, he literally didn't have to take that loss on the what was that, 3rd down at the 2. He's gonna toss that right back to James Cook.
I agree. Nah, the problem with Allen is Allen tries to play hero ball, and we'll talk about that later on, which is going to be, But let's go ahead and get into the game today. Sunday, Mr. Jones, go ahead. 3 p.m. our time, noon your time. This is the one time.
Got you. We got the Hail to the Redskins versus Fly Eagles Fly. Who will win this game?
Oh, yeah, and hold on. And before we get into this game, I'm just going to go ahead and say this right now. Lamar Jackson is not going to win a Super Bowl. He's not.
You've been saying it for years. I think
I'm not going to lie.
This
you might got a point.
Next year is really
we say this every year. We say this every year for Baltimore.
He's not.
Next year, 2 years.
Never?
No, he's never going to win it. Here's the issue, right? And here's the breakdown of it.
Because he ain't going nowhere else. He a Raven.
No.
He a Raven for life.
Yeah, he ain't leaving the Ravens.
I'll tell you what's going
to
happen.
That would be stupid on the Ravens organization to let go of him.
I'll tell you what's going to have to happen for him to get a ring. Is going to have to be a Carson Wentz situation. And the backup quarterback is going to have to be white. That's the only way he's
Stop it.
Listen.
He said no DEI rings over here.
Baltimore Ravens need to probably DEI for to win the Super Bowl. That's what he's saying.
He said no DEI rings over here, buddy.
Exactly. But on a serious note, like I saw somewhat of a breakdown, and obviously I'm going to research this and do more understanding, but I was like, oh, this makes so much sense as I was reading it. Y'all know me. I go down my rabbit holes with my conspiracy. But basically, they were saying something about like Native American / indigenous teams and black quarterbacks. So if you look at it, it's only been 3 black quarterbacks that have won the Super Bowl. You got Doug Williams, which was the Redskins. That was a Native American indigenous team. Then you had Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. The Seahawks is also from an indigenous tribe. And then the Kansas City Chiefs. And obviously we see the success of Patrick Mahomes. That's it. There have been nobody else. Black quarterbacks have made it, but they haven't won it.
Well, we was lucky enough to get 2 in one game.
Yeah. So I'm going to be honest with you. There's a very good chance, I'm going to say this right now, if the Commanders switch themselves back to the Redskins, which I hear that's the talk, like
it's looking like it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Good.
JD5 is going to bring a ring to Washington. I'm just telling you all that right now. He's going to do it.
Yeah, they try to get it done before the stadium gets done. Before the stadium get finished. They try and get it done.
Oh, that's right, because aren't the commies getting a new stadium?
Yeah.
They moved back to DC.
Yeah. See,
they were even in DC.
No,
so they were playing in Baltimore?
They was in
Landover.
Raljon, Maryland. They was in Raljon.
Landover, Maryland.
Landover, Maryland.
Nah,
Ain't nowhere close to B more.
Baltimore.
Mr. Jones know what I'm
I
talking
guess
about.
the way MT's calling it, there's something funny behind it because I see Tay laughing.
What's up?
Yeah, nah.
The way that MT's calling this place in Maryland.
Oh yeah, no, it's Raljon, Maryland.
It's Raljon. It's really
It's
Raljon.
a joke. It's a joke.
That's what I'm saying though, and I was like, I guess there's a joke behind it because I see Tay busting out laughing right now.
Yeah, because it's Landover for real, but
it's Landover, but they call it
space
Raljon,
that
so people don't
stadium
know.
is in Raljon.
Yeah,
Raljon,
Maryland.
It should have been in Palmer Park.
They gonna put it in Palmer Park? Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
But the new stadium is going to be built
in Sugar Ray Litter's gym, baby.
Yeah, the new stadium is built in DC. It's gonna be the
that's like building the Rams stadium in the middle of South Central. Why we?
I mean, the Dallas Cowboys stadium is not even in Dallas.
If y'all don't get it,
everybody getting robbed.
Everybody.
Now, here's what I will say.
Your car might not be there when you get home, when you get out the game.
Like I remember when they stated that SoFi was going to be built in Inglewood.
Yeah, I tried.
Everybody was like, "Wait a minute, what?
Really? Y'all going to
Inglewood? That bad though. Inglewood not that bad.
No, because they've been gentrifying Inglewood. Inglewood did not used to be like that.
Two sides of Inglewood, but then it don't really matter what side you on. It's still Inglewood. At the end of the day.
Yeah, Inglewood is not that. It's bad, but it's not that bad.
It's about to say it's bad.
No, it's not like South Central or Compton.
I'm not talking bad.
Inglewood family, you got. Listen,
but I'm saying it's not as bad as like
you got
other places in LA.
They picked the perfect spot to put that joint back.
Landover.
They put it in a gentrified area of Inglewood. That's all they did.
And Inglewood, it's all good.
And that's what they about to do with the Commander Stadium. That's going to be right over there.
Listen,
Commander Stadium is right on.
So where they're putting the Commander Stadium is like what side of DC is that on?
That should be north side.
That'd
be northeast. Off East Capitol.
Is it gonna be
near? So DC got street. DC got Main Street. Is like east of the Capitol. Where the Capitol building is.
Yeah, East Capitol, South Capitol.
Put it like
Capitol,
this.
South of the Capitol.
I was about to say, put it like this: DC is no longer Chocolate City. They've gentrified
it's
majority
the Golden Oreo.
Yeah,
it's Golden Oreo.
You know, for the longest, it was just like Georgetown, Northwest.
Hell of an analogy,
because American University and stuff. It's everywhere now.
Hey, I'm
gonna start using that shit.
Yeah, DC right now is like the mixed cookies you always get from the gas station. The drink has chocolate.
Yeah. You know the black and white. It's like the black and white Oreos. It's like one side gold and one side black.
It's the yesterday.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're and I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're a Tiger Woods or Brian Gumble type dude, you are winning down there in DC right now.
Yeah, you are
striking them. Striking them. Striking them.
Going out there with your
Michael Wilbon never left.
Yeah.
If you're a Brian Gumble type of dude, you are.
Right, yeah, DC, you'll find like a white couple jogging off Martin Luther King Avenue. It's crazy, bro.
Oh shit!
Martin Luther King?
Yeah. Alabama.
Listen, no Martin Luther King Avenue is safe. No Martin Luther King Avenue is anywhere safe.
One thing I learned about being in the hood, ain't no Martin Luther King Avenue in any kind of safe spot.
Exactly.
So here we got white couples taking a leisurely jog, nigga. Like,
bro, it's crazy out here, bro.
Well, Sean Carter
know this neighborhood very well. They would know this neighborhood. I have literally seen a lady jogging with her dog. In 36 in Minnesota, my nigga.
36 in Minnesota. I wouldn't even, bro. Man, I would think a dog is worthy of walking through that neighborhood. That means that I ain't gonna talk bad about the neighborhood.
Yo, 36 in Minnesota had literally a white.
You gonna say that neighborhood doesn't have curb appeal? That's a nice way of saying it.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, we're gonna say that.
Even the Martin Luther
King. Correct.
street out here in Vegas looks ghetto.
Yeah, all they are.
Every city got it. No city got it.
That's how it was when I lived in San Diego.
There might be one little patch of it that looks nice, but that's just for the optics.
That's like the end of
Cali. Hey, yeah, Cali is confusing though. Like y'all bad neighborhoods look clean though. It be looking like nice houses. You be like, oh,
that's how Chicago is. That's how Chicago is.
Chicago the same way too.
Because a lot of
DC, if the grass is green, you're in a good neighborhood.
Because a lot of those people's parents
like that.
And they take care of
a lot
property.
of them a lot of those properties were passed down from family to family. That's like a whole lot of black owned shit over there. So like for the most part, it's kept like niggas they take care of their shit. But when you go inside, it looked like a LA house. It looked like a Long Beach house. Like
no, but that's what's confusing when I went to LA. I'm like, what? I was like, because I went to them family, like, man, these houses look nice. They like, oh no, this is the hood. I was like, what? Y'all take
you can still get marked out the game, you buster. Okay. Now let's get back to the game.
What in the GTA?
Listen to somebody from the East Coast trying to sound LA was fucking.
Call him a buster.
Hey, where your grandma stay?
But that's why they ask.
We don't say cookies. We say bookies. That's what we say over here.
That's why we say don't let these palm trees distract you, nigga.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
That picture that they always take of the houses with all the palm trees.
That's Western Ave.
That's the hood.
Yeah, that's Western
It
Ave.
looked like a really great area, and it looks really pretty and stuff. That is the hood.
Yeah.
Look like the first scene of Snowfall.
And this is what I've learned too. When they say on the dead homies, that mean that your ass is grass, okay? They mean business.
Yeah.
When they say on the dead homies, that's it.
You need to go.
Yeah.
The moment I hear that, it's time to get up out of there.
Yep, you're like, you know what? I think I spent enough time over here. I'm gonna go, guys.
Say on the dead homies, I'm tripping.
LA is weird, bro. Because when I was walking, I went through it. They was like, "Hey, do you gang bang?" I was like, "No, I'm not."
If you hear that, or "Hey, where are you from?" You need to give impression.
That's your best answer. I'm not even from LA. You know.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
When I stopped talking, they figured out what from it. They're like, "Bro, where you from?" You sound.
Hey, from
I'm gonna tell you right now. They asked. I'm gonna tell you right now. They asked me that. I'm gonna just ask them where the hose at. Yes, I do. Where the hose at?
They're gonna take it around Fig.
He's like,
exactly.
I'm a tourist.
Out LA looking for the bang bus. That's what you are.
Hey, yo.
We're gonna keep it PG-13 Disney Channel. This is a family show. All right, so back to the game, guys.
All right, yeah. Come on, y'all. Let's do it. Back to the game.
Who y'all got? That's what matters.
I'm disqualified.
I think the Commanders are going to win.
You know he going. I got a feeling. I want the Commanders to win because it's good for the area, but I'm going to say the Eagles going to win.
Yeah.
Me
personally,
I think I might have to agree with that.
It is the thing. Listen.
Worst nightmare for a Cowboys fan.
Hey, bro,
we're not going to talk about that.
That'd be why they go to the Super Bowl before y'all. That'd be crazy, bro.
Commanders.
It wouldn't surprise me, but so here's the thing, right?
All right, what you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I look at the ownership group and everything of Washington. You know, Magic Johnson. It seems like whenever he joins up with a franchise, they turn themselves around. Like, let's just be real. The Dodgers
knows how to win.
Magic knows how to win.
Yeah, he has great partners around him. He don't have too much. He just shows up.
If only Josh Harris could do that with the Sixers, but that's another story.
Exactly. But what I will say is this: the Commanders, they're on a wonderful trajectory, but I think the issue is that's going to get them in trouble is not only the public, but also these so-called experts. I do not like trendy dogs. Everybody is on this Commanders hype train. Right. Oh, they didn't beat the Eagles before and all of that. If you're better, what I would tell you is this: buy a point. Buy a point and a half. Actually, Commanders plus 7.5 is a safe bet. But I do believe that the Eagles win, but the Commanders probably cover the spread.
Oh, it's gonna be a hard-fought game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard fought game, but I'm taking the Eagles in this one. I just think that they got to settle the score. I mean, I think they have a score to settle. They want to get back to the Super Bowl, try to right some wrongs, in my opinion.
I agree. I want the Commanders to win, but I do think the Eagles are going to win.
If the Eagles do the same thing they did last week, they're going to win the game because they just can't stop the run.
No, they can't.
So my thing is this. So I'm gonna go more with the keys more than because you already know I'm going Eagles. So I'm gonna go more with the keys.
Okay.
For me, for the Commanders, if they want to make this, if they if, not even an upset, but if they want to make it happen, give as much time possession wise to Jalen Daniels.
Yeah.
Because if you leave the ball in his hand, your chances are a whole lot better.
Yeah.
That's them. For the Eagles, it's 2-3 points. One, gotta get Jalen Hurts to get the ball out early as fast as possible.
Yeah, stop hanging on to that shit.
Redskins got a good front foot.
But they without Payne, so that's a big hit. But I'll say get the ball. I would say for real, first 2 drives, I'm not running it. I'm giving it straight to AJ and Devontae. Let them eat. Even Dallas had it a little bit. I'll let them eat early.
I agree.
Second, I'll say my second point.
And you get AJ involved early. Sorry to cut you off, but you get AJ early. Go ahead.
Yeah. My second point. Use the RPO non-fucking stop. Y'all should not be huddling for the first half. Y'all should not be huddling.
So no huddle.
No huddle. At least for the first quarter. No huddle.
Yeah. Because I'm
not going to know what the fuck to do if they do that.
That's what I'm saying. And here's the thing, and Tay can attest to it. In second half, when the Rams went to no huddle, and they killed the defense because they weren't able to think, they weren't able to sub the way they went to.
I would use a page out of that play. I would use a page out of that. I would use it in the first half because the thing you want to do, you want to make it out of hand quick.
Yep.
We had a game plan. We was marching up the field. We just had stupid shit that would happen. A penalty,
turnover.
Like it was ridiculous. Like when it was not supposed. The moment everybody know this is when we don't fuck up. Something will fuck up. So
and the last thing, defense. Keep being the defense. Make the plays that you need to make. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. And what I will say, and here's the last thing that I'll add to what you said, Tay. You need to be up by, if you're going to give the ball back to Jaden Daniels with a couple minutes left in the fourth quarter, you all need to, exactly, because if you are up, because at least 10 points, because if you are not up by at least 2 scores, and that young man gets the ball in his hand, they're going down the field and they're going to score. They're going to score.
And this, and not to add on, and I ain't mean to add on to this, but I'm going to add on.
Go ahead.
Take advantage of the goddamn turnovers. Take your shot after you get the ball. Take your shot.
Yeah. And then whoever wins first or second down going to win the game because both of them are 4 for short going to go for it.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
And what worries me is
I'm a true believer in today's league. If you got a quarterback that's somewhat mobile and you're not abusing the RPO, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage that is like a dumb disadvantage. I'm with you on that, Tay. Abuse the shit out of that because it's dangerous. You don't know. You don't know where the ball's going. You're forcing the defense to sit.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I add. Well, here's what I'll add too, though. We got to make sure that Jalen Hurts is okay with that knee.
I'll run.
That's another key factor.
I would do the 2 plays. I would do 1 or 2 plays with him RPOing. I'll just to get it out the way.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you right now, with that knee of his, I'm just gonna tell you, it doesn't look good. The way he was hobbled now, they did do like a couple rollouts with him, but as far as him taking off and running down the field, I don't know if he could do it.
Well, they did say it was a good thing. They did run some X-rays and stuff. It was a sprained knee, so it ain't no ligaments or nothing like that. It's just a sprained knee. It's gonna have a brace. So
here's the thing. That's what they're telling us. You know, we always get new reports after everything is all said and done, and niggas done lost their money.
It ain't gonna happen till after. It ain't gonna happen till after the game. Like win or lose. That's when they're gonna say this is the severity of the injury.
Exactly. Of course. Jalen Hurts throughout the play, since the Rams game, he was playing with it. That's just like we found out. I think we found out, what was it, Bo Nix or something like that through most of the season was playing with a fracture in his hand or forearm.
What?
What was it? Yeah. It was his back. That's what it was. Yeah.
And then Fred Warner playing since week 4 with a fractured ankle. Like, it was a lot of stuff. Like,
I knew about Frank Warner being hurt because, like, towards the end, he kind of something had happened in the game, and I was like, "Ooh, that looked like it hurt." I think he was out.
Yeah, and you could tell too at the end when I was listening to Jalen Hurts too when he was talking that report at the end of the game, he was perked up.
Oh, he was perked up. He was definitely perked up.
He was exactly.
You sound like Father Fred for the Water Boy.
Yeah.
And he took one of those 13s.
This man
13s got him, bro.
Allegedly.
Nah. This man almost dropped the F-bomb on national TV. I was
exactly.
Like,
hey, at least he caught himself, even though he was all perked out.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no way. First of all, we know how calculated, how well spoken Jalen Hurts is. Everything.
Yeah, he let the nigga come out that day.
He sure did. What's the name? He pulled a stink meaner, is what he did from Boondock. He almost let the nigga come out. He tried to say, "Wait a minute, this is Jalen Hurts." Oh my gosh!
Like you said, you the quarterback. You can't be your true self all the damn time.
No, not in the media.
That nigga, the clock hit 0. They were handing him a perk. He was walking to the locker room.
Jalen, can we interview
that man perk as he got out as soon as he was in that blue tent. They was like, nah, we.
They said,
nah, big dog, we need you. Let's go win this game.
Yeah. Everybody got their picks for the game?
Yeah.
I got Commanders.
All right.
I know you
got Commanders. I'm going Eagles. I'm worried about the
Eagles.
I don't know because I want the Commanders to win, but I have a feeling the Eagles are going to win.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that.
No,
Here's another thing, Tay.
Completely different things.
And this is what I will say, Tay. Don't take it personal. I think that at the end of the day, I think people are just ready to see some part of history that's never happened. And so the fact that we've never had a rookie quarterback.
This is for one city.
Here's my thing. Don't nobody want to see, other than Tay, an Eagles fucking Chiefs Super Bowl again?
No, I wouldn't mind seeing it again.
I think it would be more exciting to see. I think it would be more exciting to see
go back. I don't want the Chiefs to go back.
That's part of the NFL script, buddy.
I want to see Bills and Commanders in the Super Bowl, but
I would like to see that too.
Yeah,
Bills Commanders.
Well, that's not going to happen.
No, I know. We're aware. We know it's not going to happen, but
it's against Patrick Mahomes.
Wishful thinking.
Pretty much.
It's hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Shit, if the Bills and the Chiefs could both play each other in the fucking Super Bowl, it'd be a great game.
I think.
Not really.
I honestly think
I think so.
The lights would be too bright.
If we could get another AFC Championship game like we did in 2019, yes.
I think the Chiefs got the Bills number. Like,
for the postseason, yes. 4.
Yeah, they beat them 3 straight times.
Bills did win the last game against them.
Exactly, and that's why
the Bills normally win during the regular season. When it comes to the postseason, the Chiefs have the Bills number. They cannot beat them.
The only thing that beat them in the regular season and the playoffs was the Bengals. That was the only team that did that.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess just to get on to the next game, we could talk about that game and the keys to it. But yeah, me personally, I get it. Like I said, Tay, don't take it personal. A lot of people just want to see history. Like, we've never seen. Now, here's the thing. The fact that we've never seen a rookie quarterback in the Super Bowl also tells me something that I just don't think that they're going to let it be somebody that looks like us first. They're going to take care of their own first.
Or they'll allow him into the Super Bowl, but Patrick Mahomes is still going to win. Say if the Chiefs beat the Bills.
This year in general showed that the rookie quarterback this year, showed that the NFL is in good hands if they need to push it. You gotta
Yeah.
vote.
Crazy though, because ain't nobody had this QB class that high either.
Exactly.
Nah, they didn't.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. No,
we got the tape.
absolutely. Yeah,
We
of course
did.
not. Well, here's the thing. Here's what I will say about Jaden Daniels, and I think I said this when we were talking about it. I have no doubts in his playmaking ability.
Mhm.
It was his dumbness of not sliding or get out of bounds.
Exactly.
Did y'all
Yeah,
see
yeah,
him? Did y'all see him when he was in college? The man was a human pinata. You
Yeah.
can't do that against grown men.
Yeah, Dan
You
Quinn
just
got to him.
can't.
Yeah, Dan Quinn got to him early. He's like, nah, you gonna learn how to slide. Like,
Yeah.
you gonna learn how to slide.
or at least run out of bounds.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
you ain't gonna beat Robin out here. You ain't gonna
Exactly.
yeah. Like, nigga,
Because who's the
bro,
Connors backup?
he's
Marcus
185
Mariota.
pounds. Yeah, he's 185 pounds
Not
soaking
mad
wet.
at that.
There is no way in the world that he should be trying to take on safeties and linebackers in the NFL.
Nope.
Get out of bounds,
They're gonna put him
fool.
in the dirt
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad decision.
Yeah, are you a crackhead? This is not college.
This is your first year, sir. It's not ours. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead.
Like, hey, you want to be successful?
You gotta adapt to us now.
Yeah.
We'll adapt to you. You adapt to us.
Yeah. This is a whole nother league.
You just gonna give it to me on the plate now? Okay, all right.
Nah, and see, when he was at LSU, what made it bad when he was running, he be running so high, he don't try to dip his shoulders.
That's
You
what I'm saying.
bounds. He was just running straight up like, bro, this is not backyard football, bro.
Let me tell you something. When I play football, I love people that run like that because there's this little space that's between the thigh pad and the side pad. There is no padding, and that's right where my head is gonna go. It's gonna go across your body, and I'm gonna fold you like a chair, and then it's all done. You're done. You're gonna take 2 or 3 hits, and then you're gonna be limping around for the rest of the day. And you're gonna realize I need to.
Hey, JR, don't forget about the infamous one. You're leaving your chest wide open. All I gotta do is dip my goddamn shoulder.
Right here.
Yeah, take
right
the air out. Yeah, that's
diaphragm.
Yeah, right there in the sternum. Take the air right out of them.
Yeah, go take the.
Listen.
You'll be thinking you're going in a cardiac arrest.
From whistle to whistle,
I've been hit
legally,
there. Not
from whistle to whistle, I got permission for reckless abandonment. So you play it at your will, sir. You go ahead and keep standing up. I'm gonna go ahead and get these extra bonuses for.
Make sure you're real cool with your offensive lineman because they're gonna need you. The offensive lineman gonna have to have your back today. That's what's going
That's crazy. Running straight up is wild.
I'll tell you already. Hey, what's the over under?
Middle.
Over under.
For which one?
For the Chiefs and the Bills.
If you're
48,
make a gap.
Oh, yeah, that's the only people that can run straight up and people like Derrick Henry.
You said it's under. I'm sorry, it's 49.
Yeah,
it's under.
It's definitely the under.
You going under?
For what, the Eagles game?
For the Chiefs, for the Chiefs and the Bills, this is going under.
Yeah,
49?
2017.
I mean, if they each score 25 points, that's 50.
They're not getting that much. 2017.
I mean,
no.
Any given Sunday.
If somebody get that much, it's going to be a blowout. 2017. It's going to be a blowout.
So the over under is, I'm on FanDuel, it's 48.5.
48.
I don't know. Like,
but
got something different.
Well, here's the thing. It's 49.
Picking Chiefs, right? Everybody's picking Chiefs, right?
Except for Josh.
I'm going Bills, and I'm going Bills with my heart, but I think
they both
the Chiefs gonna win.
3 touchdowns.
I actually got Bills. I think they might actually do it this time.
49.
49.
You got Bills?
Nah, it's 49.
So that means that someone's going to score.
Mine says 48.5.
Well, no, it's the total point.
Well, no, the reason why. Well, here's the thing. The reason why FanDuel
points are under 49.
Hold on one second. Hold on, everybody.
JR thinks over.
Oh, Josh. The reason why you have 48.5 is because FanDuel is infamous. They don't like pushes, so they always want to bring. So they always add a half a point or bring it down a half a point. Yeah. It's at 49. That's the official one, but 49. But with it being 49, it's going under. It's not going to be that high score.
Yeah,
so if FanDuel is putting at 48.5, if they score an accumulation of like total points of 49 points, that means that the game is over for right.
Correct. And FanDuel, that means
FanDuel. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, if
it's at a half a point, if it goes over to the next whole number, it's still over.
Yeah, that's
correct.
What it is. They put that half point so that it does.
Well, I don't know if they try to do some like fucking.
They don't want it
stupid shit like the half means technically
like
49 right at
yeah,
no.
Yeah, before we continue though, let's what's some tutties on both games?
So tutties on both games, unsung heroes. So for the Washington and Eagles game, I like for both Browns to score. Diami and AJ Brown.
I got AJ this week. I do got AJ.
Okay.
Yeah, and I like Diami Brown to score.
I think Terry gets at least one.
What about over under Commanders game?
Over under. I mean, honestly, I could see both games going under today. I just really can.
Do you think both games will be like
what's the Commanders Eagles? Because they got a chance.
46.5. 46.5.
We'll pick over on that actually.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, hey, that might be where all your touchdowns are. I mean, usually the Commanders can score. What I will say is it's two people. So I'll give you all this. The two people that I like from each team to score, like I said, AJ and Diami Brown. My locks for both teams to score. I don't care what's going on with his knee injury. A tush push is going to happen. So Jalen Hurts, I like him to score. And then an absolute lock that I like for Washington is Brian Robinson Jr.
Brian Robinson.
Yeah. I was going to say him as well.
No Terry touchdowns?
Who?
Mitchell probably going to be traveling with him tonight.
Yeah. Oh, he's playing? Mitchell's playing?
Mitchell's playing, so.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
double team Terry the whole entire game, right, McLaurin?
No, they won't need to double him because Mitchell can run with him.
Yeah, he can run with him. So
yeah,
he's probably gonna look more at Ertz and Brown probably this game.
Yeah, Ertz and Brown, and then Ertz, Brown, and he may do a couple drop offs and all that to Eckler.
I like Brown though. Brown's a nice receiver.
He is.
Nice.
He's consistent.
Yeah.
He's consistent.
What about who you got anytime touchdowns for the Bills and Chiefs? Anybody?
Travis
Kelce.
Josh Allen.
Allen. Yeah,
Kelce. I actually think Xavier Worthy could get one.
He'll definitely get one.
Well, I'll tell you who's a sleeper in that game that people need to pay attention to. Keon Coleman.
Yeah. I was going to save that one, but yeah. Keon Coleman.
What about Kareem Hunt? You don't think they get in a goal line situation?
Yeah, but they don't run the ball.
No, he been scoring. He scored the last two playoff games, Hunt.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm saying that. He did score the last. I'm thinking outside the box. I think
I think Hopkins gets a touchdown as well. He's been real quiet.
He has, but it's been for a reason. They
ain't trying to pay
him. Is he injured
I was about to say, no, they're just not trying to pay him. That's all.
They're not paying. He got incentives. He got incentives in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They ain't trying to pay him.
Yeah, they're gonna save him for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they save him for the Super Bowl. If you know.
I do think he makes a couple catches today, though, just to get them up the field.
Yeah, definitely. He'll give you like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Nah, his targets hasn't been going down since Hollywood came back. So it's like it depends.
Well, I think that's the whole reason why they ended up signing him is because Hollywood was gone. He was injured.
Back. Yeah, he's
and
back.
now I think last week was his first game back, right?
He was
or
back
the week prior.
No, he was back week 17, 18. Well, week 16, 17 of the season. He was back.
Oh. I don't know why I thought he just now came back.
He the only thing is his targets are going up now. It's like he's getting more targets.
That makes sense. We fucking signed you to be a big part of this. Be a big part of this offense, and you couldn't be for a while because he was injured.
Yeah,
we got the next best thing.
I'll tell you all another thing too. What's his name? Juju Smith-Schuster. Look out for him as well.
Has he even been playing?
Yeah, he played.
He's barely been playing. I mean, he's barely been playing, but yeah.
I think he had a catch last week. A couple of them.
I think he had a catch, but he was not playing at the end of the part of the season at all.
No, not towards the end.
Because they barely used Pacheco.
Yeah, that's true.
Him.
Well, I know what they're doing. They're saving Pacheco for the Super Bowl because the way that he runs,
he got injured. So they're being careful with him.
Yeah, he take a lot. He take a lot of damage. He's not the biggest guy, and he runs big.
So they trying to wait. They trying to preserve him for the Super Bowl because at the end of the day, if you got a violent runner like that, you want somebody like that for the Super Bowl. Put it like this: I'm going to be honest.
Kareem Hunt the same exact way almost.
He's
not as a violent runner as Pacheco, but I can power through that defensive line and still score Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. No, he's just a better all around running back. Like he can give you receiving and rushing.
The Chiefs have so many goddamn weapons that it's just ridiculous at this fucking point.
And to me, the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are pissed, and the reason why they pissed is because they're getting tired of all of this. The refs are saving us. The refs are winning the games for us. I'm going to be honest with you.
This will be the game.
This will be the game that it might be belt to ass. Okay?
Yeah.
15-yard penalty.
Because you can't Mahomes' head. Because it was kind of suspect against Houston. Them two rough.
Yeah.
He being baby, bro.
Patrick Mahomes is the new Tom Brady. They're gonna baby the shit out of this motherfucker.
It's funny. She called me. She asked me, "How's the game going?" And I was like, "So apparently Mahomes is the new Tom Brady. You breathe on this nigga, you gonna get a flag."
This
is crazy.
Well, you sneeze in this direction.
Unsportsmanlike. If you don't say bless you after he sneezes, that's 15-yard penalty.
Unsportsmanlike.
Well, I'll say this: the most egregious that I've seen was when he was out of the pocket running down the field. And then he dug down. The defenders collided with each other. They still gave the Texans a 15-yard penalty. Talking about unnecessary roughness.
On one of the NFL mic things clips that they do, like he's like, "Hey, good hit," and then you hear the ref like.
Here's the thing. Well, no. The reason why he says good hit, he explained that in the quarterback series. He always gives the defenders props because he says he always tries to build like some type of rapport with them. This way they don't hit them as hard.
Yeah.
So
the same thing. Yeah.
No, you wearing the other team's jersey. Like it's
some people.
I'm walking in like a missile.
So some people are like, I'm there just okay. I got you down. Play done. And then there's some people that's like, no, you gonna make sure you feel me every play.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I feel like if I'm getting paid that type of money, that's how I'm playing.
Yeah, but me personally, I have an Eagles-Chiefs rematch, but I do think that the Commanders give the Eagles a scare. Go ahead.
If I'm wrong to say that if he is on the sidelines and he don't hit out of bounds, it's free game.
Of course, it's free game. But here's what you have to recognize, Tay. If you hit him, right, and said Patrick Mahomes get injured, you do realize that that'll probably be your last down playing in the NFL.
I am a defender. That's the crazy. Like I am a defender.
Doesn't matter. They gotta protect. Here's the thing. I know you all remember this. I know you all remember.
Protect my investment.
Especially if you were a true NFL fan. I know y'all remember that year where it was like Carson Palmer, Tom Brady, like
the knees got blown out.
With like 4 or 5 starting quarterbacks went down that year. And it was just like a crappy year. The NFL is not going through that again. They're not.
No.
Oh, that's why the low hits are. Yeah, that's why the low hits.
Yeah.
Even though
they don't put your full body weight on the quarterback either.
Even though they have another tackle, but
which I think is
actually, so Jazzy, that was actually because of Romo. One of the guys fell on him and broke his clavicle. Yeah, Mr. Jones remember that. That was when our season.
You know what is funny?
It was Dak's rookie season, actually.
Yep.
Okay, no, then that's not who I thought it was. I think the guy who broke Tony Romo's collarbone the first time comes into my job.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he cool, but he was just like when we first met each other. He was like, "Yeah, I broke Tony Romo's collarbone the first time." I said, "Oh, it's you." I was cussing out on the TV.
You talking Ronaldo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he cool. Talking about that Santana Moss game on Monday night.
He came in this week and he was like, he's so happy that his Commanders are in the NFC Championship.
I mean, listen, it was a magical season. Listen, I would love to see some history today, but the history that I want to see the most is out of the 8, the Chiefs are the 9th team to ever repeat in a Super Bowl. All of the previous 8 have failed to make it back to the Super Bowl. Yeah. So I would love to see the Kansas City Chiefs at least get back there.
Yeah.
And, and of course, our guy got history. He could be the first quarterback in franchise history to make 2 Super Bowls in a 4-year span. Like he's the only one.
There you go. I was about to say, I feel like he's the only quarterback to ever make 2 Super Bowls in God's history.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
McNabb made one, and that was it.
Yeah, McNabb made
he
one.
Almost
and then
had
19. And then which Super Bowl did y'all go to back in? What was it? 1980.
1980. It was Jaworski.
Okay. Yeah.
That's when we got murdered by the goddamn Raiders. Oh my God, they got murdered. I don't even think they scored 10 points in that joint. To be honest,
that's 83. That's 83. Remember? That's
83. Yeah, it was one of them.
Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen was.
Yeah, that was good, but it wasn't even Marcus Allen that killed us. That was the damn defense that killed him that year. God damn.
And now John Madden coached that up really well.
Yeah.
And then it was that. Then we had a drought. Then McNabb.
Yeah, and then it was Nick Foles. Hey, look, but listen.
Because you guys went to that Super Bowl and then lost, right?
Correct.
Yeah, he went to. Yeah, that was the one he lost to the.
That's when Andy Reid was still in Philly, I believe.
Yeah. But listen, I was gonna say this all coincides with that theory that I have too about the whole Native American and black quarterbacks, because look at who had to win the Eagles Super Bowl for them. Nick Foles came through.
Nick Foles.
Yeah.
Well, Carson wants to until he got hurt. It was
Carson went to Nick Foles.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Carson went to Nick Foles. So I'm just saying. Again.
I would not take away from his 2000. I would not take away from that season he had. That man was the MVP before he got hurt.
He was. Oh, he definitely was.
I have water.
But I like the Chiefs and I like the Eagles for a repeat. And fun fact, this could be the 9th repeat in Super Bowl history as well if the Chiefs and Eagles win the day. Yeah, so I like that to happen.
The what?
The 9th repeat Super Bowl in the history of the NFL.
Wow.
What?
I'm thinking of the 9. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can only give like 5 all the time. Yeah, 9? Wow.
Yeah, it was a 9.
Yeah.
Especially like entertainment value wise, it makes sense. To have them back. The team that all the experts hate versus the team that all the experts love.
Yeah, of course. That's what I keep trying to. Yeah, that's what I keep trying to tell people. Like all of this social media stuff and all that is just playing on people's emotions, and what all that's happening is they're making people hate the Chiefs, so people go load up on the Bills. The public, I looked at the public bet, both underdogs.
Yeah, the public on the Chiefs all day. Yeah.
Yeah. No. The public is on the Bills. The public is on the Bills and the Commanders. Both teams have 60% of the money, 60+% of the money on them.
I did.
Both teams. Yeah. Both teams.
Sounds like a disaster for a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Jones. What was you gonna say?
All right, let's talk about the 28 other teams and the coaching hires. Let's get that out the way. Let's rank them. All right, let's break them down. First, we got the Chicago Bears. They got Ben Johnson up out of there. What did y'all think about that? Rank them.
I love that hire. That the Bears.
I think that's a good hire for the Bears.
Yeah, especially for their offense. That will unlock Caleb Williams and some of his talent.
And they can finally use goddamn Cole Kmet for once. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. The couple times they did use Kmet during the season, man.
He got me some points.
That man is a matchup nightmare when you actually throw him the ball.
I got like 40 points off of him in fantasy one day. I was like, damn.
Yeah, but they don't throw him the ball.
Out here scoring George Kittle
numbers. It's like so random that he gets a game where he touches.
Go ahead.
The key thing is going to be, are they going to keep Keenan out? That's going to be the thing.
He's an injury-prone self. You can find another wide receiver in the draft.
Yeah.
Well, they got Rome. Rome is actually his replacement, if you think about it.
Yeah, he is. And Rome is actually good. I like Rome.
See, but when Keenan Allen is Keenan Allen, like
he's on like he's going
4
to
games
more.
top. Yeah, 4 or 5 games top.
I know, and then he's injured and out for the remainder of the season.
You got the low management, Keenan Allen, to get him to play the whole season. I hate to say it like that.
Probably use him for like mid.
Because he's older. His career is more on that side.
Well, yeah, he gave his prime to the Chargers.
Yeah, so
and I like the staff he's bringing in too. He had Al Harris coming over. He had
the whole line.
I'm so sad to see Al Harris go to the fucking Bears, man.
Yeah, half of they staff.
Can you blame him? Can you blame them?
No, I don't blame them, but that doesn't, as a Cowboys fan, that doesn't make me any.
They wasn't going to promote him.
I didn't even know what emotion. I saw that we released Al Harris, and I was like, okay.
Here we
go.
He wanted the DC job.
Yeah, he wanted
the DC job. He did. We should have. I get it. I get it.
All right, and on the other side, on the defensive coordinator side, Eric Glenn went to the Jets. What y'all think about that?
Dead man walking. He's got 1 year.
Dead man walking. I give him 2 seasons before they
fire.
The
Jets are just.
I give him a year. I give him a year and a half. Here's the thing: his first year there, they're gonna have to win at least 7 to 8 games, and then if they get off to a slow start in that second year, they'll fire him during the season.
But what is the Jets going to do? And they letting Aaron Rodgers go? And
did the Jets keep their interim head coach the same for?
No, he's not.
No, he don't.
No, he can't be the head coach if Aaron Glenn is there. Yeah.
Yeah, when the new coach comes in, he bring in his people.
I thought I heard Mr. Jones said Glenn was hired for DC over there.
No,
he's head coach. Yeah, he's going
to call the defense.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, but he's going to run the defense as the head coach.
He got to.
Okay.
Yeah, he got to.
Well, I'm just making sure so I can be a part of the conversation.
They need to.
Now he just got to get a hell of an offensive coordinator for the offensive side, but he's going to be running the defense.
That's
correct.
You got to find a fucking miracle worker for that fucking Jets offense. God damn.
Even though I despise
Aaron Rodgers or not.
Yeah. Even though I despise this guy for what he did to the organization, Chip Kelly is a hot commodity right now in the NFL. I don't know why, but
as a coordinator, Chip Kelly, yes. As a head coach, Chip Kelly, absolutely the fuck not.
Chip he just can't be a general manager. General manager.
That's just like to me. That's just like to me. Yeah, that's just like to me. Everybody keeps screaming, Kellen Moore this, Kellen Moore that. I'm gonna tell you, I think Kellen Moore is not a leader of men.
No.
He's a yes man.
Yeah, he's offensive coordinator at best.
Let him take the Saints job. He can try out for the Saints job.
No, you do not want that job.
He didn't do too bad with the Chargers.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying, but he's good as a coordinator.
As a coordinator.
He's
not a head coach.
You just got some people out there that are better off as a coordinator than they are a head coach.
Yeah, a lot of people. A lot of people.
Yeah, Josh McDaniels.
Oh, God, don't even get me started.
Let's get to that hire next. Josh McDaniels is the OC coordinator, but they got a new coach as well, Mike Vrabel.
That was a good. I like that.
I think that was a smart business choice. That's a good duo.
I'm gonna tell you right now, MAGA was all over that hire because they went.
Hey yo.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you.
I was about to say it too. I was gonna let him say it. I was about to say the same thing. I was like, "Oh no, that was a straight Mac."
Yeah. So you got Vrabel, you got McDaniels, and then who's the D coordinator?
Jazzy, that's why we
another white man.
It was a DEI.
Yeah.
They got the black guy out of here and said, "Nah, we back on this stuff."
Exactly.
They had pages with too many,
But the crazy thing is, I think that was the plan the whole time.
It was a plan the whole time.
It was.
Yeah, they just had to get through. They just had to get through Jared Mayo's little fucking shit in his contract after Bill left, and we was like, "Hey, we gave you a try. Get the fuck out."
His job was to get a top 5 draft pick, and then we're gonna let you go. That was the deal.
Yep.
You was supposed to be head of the tank job. We was supposed to get the number 1 pick. That's pretty much what they. He's a dead Coach Walker, bro.
You supposed to get us Travis Hunter. That's what you supposed to do.
Yeah, and you didn't get it.
So
you want to get us in a good position for the next
one. What would you give this as a grade?
They're still top 5 draft pick, though, right?
Hold on. What I will say. Say that again, Mr. Jones.
What would you give this high as a grade rank?
Let's see.
I give it a B because Vrabel will have the defense back to where it was, and then the offense, they got their quarterback in Drake May.
You got shit to throw it to.
Exactly. That's the problem.
Is, but hold on, listen. There are some notable free agent wide receivers coming out. You got Wilson, and they're already talking about there's discussions. I don't know how true this is, but there are discussions of bringing AJ Brown over to the Patriots because Vrabel was his coach in Tennessee and they have a rapport.
I just want to say Joe Milton, the backup for May. He's nice.
He is nice, but he's going to be used as a gadget guy over there in New England.
He reminds me a lot of Cam Newton.
Yeah, all I'm gonna tell you,
he gonna have to leave. He gonna have to leave.
Big too.
Yeah, he got to leave New England. That's MAGA country over there, baby. You're not getting unless you're a wide receiver or a cornerback. You're not starting. Okay.
Hey, go to the Raiders. Oh well, the Raiders are about to draft a quarterback, so never mind.
I'm about to say for real, he could go to the
both of those. Who the Raiders gonna draft? Who quarterback could be good for?
Quint Ewins. It's like, no, I'm playing. I don't know.
Go ahead and drop down. Go ahead and log off.
I have a theory. We're gonna get to that. I have a theory.
All right, go ahead.
All right, let's get to the next hire, though. We got Liam Cohen for the Jaguars. What y'all think of that?
That was an interesting story, actually.
There was so much drama behind that hire. It's fucking ridiculous.
That's what I'm trying to do, bro.
For the people under the rock, explain the story, Tay.
All right. So, apparently, beginning of the season, he signed an extension with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be the highest paid OC into that season that just passed.
Yep.
He signed that deal. They lost in the playoffs. He started taking interviews. At first, he was not taking interviews. He was saying, I'm staying this, that, and the third. I'm not taking interviews. Apparently, something happened with management where he started taking. Well, he talked to his wife. Then he talked to management. Somehow, some way, the disconnect happened between the two, and he decided to take job interviews.
Yep.
In the process of the job interviews, he decided to go with Jacksonville. Jacksonville, they had the virtual, because they was in the playoffs, so they did the virtual, whatever. Find out his kid was sick.
Allegedly. That's one of the oldest tricks in the book. Hey, I'm not coming in today. My child in the hospital.
Exactly. Allegedly, his kid was sick. He took another virtual interview with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And then it turned into negotiations.
Hold on. Part of that story didn't the main reason why he didn't want to go with the Jaguars to begin with was because of the Jaguars GM.
Yes.
Yeah, that they fired.
And they fired him.
And then they fired him, and then he was like, okay, I'll take the job.
Because
the Jaguars GM used to be the assistant GM for San Francisco, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure I got my history down.
Yeah, he got him up out of there in San Fran. He got him up out of there. So he was like the assistant out there.
So what happened?
What team was he at originally when he started doing all this negotiation?
The Bucks. He was the highest paid OC.
So then he started negotiating with
the Jaguars.
With Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And you said, then what happened?
He mainly didn't want to go because he wasn't really fucking with the Jacksonville's GM. So Jacksonville was like, okay, bye. Come on over. We got rid of him. And so he was like, all right, fuck it. I'll be the head coach, signed his contract. And the Bucks were like, what the fuck? Like, you literally just did contract negotiations this past season.
Can you
and now you leave it.
You can't do that.
You can buy out your contract.
But we don't get notice over here. They just know I'm not showing up no more.
No, that's violation of contract.
Oh, because they were still negotiating?
They were still negotiating, but the funny thing was he used the kid's sickness as the reason for negotiation.
Yes.
What he did was
like, my kid's sick, I gotta stay home.
What he did was he called out. He called out to do a job interview. That's what happened, Tay.
Yeah,
but these dudes sign contracts. So if you're on contract with the Bucks, how are you just leaving?
Yeah, but here's the thing. With coaches is
negotiation.
different. I was about to say that with coaches is different, and all you got to do is negotiate a buyout.
A buyout,
and, and because the Jaguars, they're going to cover a portion of that anyway.
Yeah,
And plus,
Jacksonville will pay a portion of it. He'll get his money. He'll probably pay the
So
rest
what-
of that
so-
buyout, and they'll be good.
So he did nothing wrong.
Yeah, no, like literally,
He was
nothing
being
wrong.
sneaky about it.
Yeah, he was just
Yeah, it
This
was
is
sneaky.
business.
Yeah.
This is
Because the
business.
thing is, the thing about OCs and DCs in football, they're yearly contracts anyway.
Yeah.
So happily did his in the top of
It's
the
not
year.
like a head coach where we sign you for 3 years.
I'm
Exactly.
saying though, like if they was gonna fire him, they'll fire him right as he's leaving the field. They're not gonna give him
No. He wasn't. So
I'm just saying, like if he was to get
wasn't going to
fired,
leave.
they wasn't gonna give him no heads up. So he did it his way.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
snuck it. He got himself up out of there.
Yeah.
I mean,
But here's the thing, though: the Bucks was getting ready to make him the highest paid OC in the league.
Yeah, at the end of the
Yeah.
season.
He was about to get a big ass bag
so why did he
But he
leave the
got a
Bucks?
bigger bag.
because he
He's
wanted to
a
coach his
bigger
own
bag.
team.
So here's what I'll give you. The highest offensive coordinator in the league is making like $4 to $5 million.
Oh, $45 million. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to be a head coach, you're automatically getting $10 million a year.
10,
Yeah, you're getting double
Yeah.
digits.
Yeah, so I mean,
So it's a
they
no-brainer.
probably
So it's a-
only raised his contract a smidge to make him the
So
highest
why are
paid
we
OC.
so surprised that
this
so
actually
why,
Nah, bro, you take the head
We're
coaching
not
job,
surprised. It's the events
It's not surprised. Yeah, it's not
that
surprised.
happened that led up to him being
Yeah.
the head coach.
It was the way
It's
that he
the
played.
drama
So
behind it.
basically, all right. So basically,
I
it's like this,
understand,
Jr.
It wasn't
I
traditional.
got
Yeah.
you.
I was
I
about to
got
say that.
you.
It's like this, JR. You're at work. You're a manager, right? You got an employee that says, look, man, JR, you've been a good manager to me. However, I'm putting in my 2 weeks because, I found this other job. You say, all right, bet. So the first week goes by just fine. And then on the second week, when, you're looking for his replacement, you need him to show up for his shifts, all of a sudden he starts calling out. You ask him, hey, what's going on? Oh, hey, man, my child is sick, so I'm not going to be able to make it. Okay, you're not going to be able to make it back in today or for, the rest of the weekend you gone. Oh, I don't know yet. And then all of a sudden he don't come back. And then you find out he's already started at the new job.
Let me tell you something. The way the alerts came out on that reporting, it was he was staying with the Bucks, and then 30 minutes later, we just signed him as the head coach to Jacksonville, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
After like 24 hours after they fired the GM that he ain't want there.
I don't think it was even 24. Oh well, yeah, for them to hire, but like the reporting it came out, it was literally like, bam, he's staying. Bam, he's gone. It was just like, what happened?
That's funny.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
So what was y'all thinking?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it at all. But I mean, you could have just gone about it more. Adult-like, I guess.
I mean, here's the thing. Hopefully, hopefully Travis Etienne and Tank Bigsby, benefit from this. But but overall, I mean, it's not really going to mean anything. The Jacksonville is still going to be ass. So it's like a C higher.
Trevor Lawrence is still the turnover
I
quarterback.
personally I don't like Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he's the quarter. I don't like him.
I think he.
I totally agree with that statement, Tay. I think he's very overrated.
The man, he got 2 good Clemson years, and next thing you know, he's been.
Man, he's supposed to be the next golden boy. Yeah. But they just hyping him up when he's at
Sunshine.
Yeah,
But his first couple of years is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think
his second year was better.
They were mediocre years. For him to come in as a rookie and do that,
you gotta bring context. Jacksonville Jaguars
like injuries the past 2 years too.
No, he's turning the ball on.
I think this past season he was dealing with a concussion protocol, but that's really about it.
It was injuries and turnovers. The man
injuries and turning the ball. He got to turn the ball over, probably.
Yeah, his turnovers are ridiculous.
The past 2 seasons, the man's been a top 5.
We just see what the man.
Let's see how many turnovers this man has in his career.
He got top 5. Ever since he's been in the league, he's been top 5.
We got to give him the benefit. Let's see how next season happens.
Give him the benefit of the doubt. I think we already gave him the benefit of the doubt. Like,
I mean, but here's the thing, though.
But his philosophy. Open up the playbook more.
I was about to say, I get what Mr. Jones is saying. What he's saying is this: in his second year, right, when they got a new head coach and Doug Peterson came in, and we literally saw the man complete like a 20-plus point comeback against the Chargers and win that game.
Yeah.
You don't just do that by luck.
Not MT. He did survive Urban Meyer's toxic coaching.
That's what I'm saying.
We give him credit.
Yeah, and he had Urban Meyer's his first year.
Disability.
Yeah.
Man, Urban Meyer's a wild boy.
I mean, if Sam Darnold could fucking turn it around, I'm pretty sure Trevor Lawrence can.
Come on, bro.
In the past 2 years, Trevor Lawrence has turned over the ball 38 times in 2 years.
Yeah, we don't got no O-line.
I was about to say that. They have no line. And here's who else I give credit for. Here's the thing. I know we give him a lot of flack and we get on him. Y'all do realize that Jalen Hurts has had a different coordinator like every year that he's been in the league, right?
Yeah.
In the league.
Yeah.
Go to college. The man had 8 different offensive coaches in his career.
For him to adapt to the new OCs that come in, whether the play calling is the same or different, I'll give.
I would say his play calling is going to benefit Trevor. I think Trevor definitely going to have a better season next year.
I agree.
Does Sirianni? Does he mostly cater to
Kellen
the
Moore
defense
calls it.
or the offense?
Sirianni is an offensive guy.
Yeah, he's an offensive guy, but he said.
I'm just asking because that's the way McCarthy was, but McCarthy didn't let our OC call anything.
Yeah, he said, "No, I got to." He's I got to.
Because that man was a family hire. But continue. The Las Vegas Raiders got Pete Carroll.
I wish the Cowboys would have took Pete Carroll.
Yeah, here's the thing about the Pete Carroll thing. I think
Pete Carroll's going to be the oldest coach ever in the NFL when the season starts.
Hey, let Pete Carroll get his coaching on.
And he's still running up and down the field strong.
Yeah. I was about to say that. Here's the thing with Pete Carroll.
He's smart enough to know this is one more paycheck. But this is why I think they made the hire. This is my theory.
My bad.
I think the Raiders will trade up in the draft and get Shador.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. Well, I definitely know they're going to do that.
They're going to trade up to number 2 and get Shador.
Yeah, but Pete Carroll is there to provide a foundation. So he's there to get everybody. Yeah. Because
he's
remember,
supposed to start the foundation. Next coach will come in and build the house.
Yeah,
exactly. Because remember, Seattle didn't completely let him go. He was an advisor there when they brought in that new coach and got all of that. So that's basically what he's going to be doing.
Then, he's the number 2 option. Number 1 was Ben Johnson. Brady wanted Ben Johnson, but they couldn't.
Of course he did.
Yeah, so they settled for Pete Carroll because he's a big splash hire. And like you said, he's going to get the foundation together. And then if they trade up, it'll be a good foundation for Shador. Because they're going to trade.
Yeah, because Pete Carroll is not going to put Shador.
I would give them a draft pick in Max Crosby.
Yeah, of course. And then on top of that,
Crosby's not happy.
I heard the rumor Max Crosby might be going to the Packers.
For who?
I don't know for who. I'm just saying. I heard the rumor that Max Crosby
had to give a lot.
Look at the insider information. You hear the insider information over here.
Yeah.
I'm about to live in this city. It's good to
live. Who they gonna give up? Jalen Reed? Because they're gonna have to give up a receiver or something.
They giving up draft picks today. That's like a
or draft picks.
Yeah, it'll be draft picks. But here's the thing:
Matt Crosby ain't going for a first-round draft pick.
He'll go for second and third.
Yeah,
you get him some.
But he ain't going for first.
Third.
Yeah, definitely. He'll probably go for a couple seconds, maybe a third thrown in there.
Matt Crosby's not elite. He's not elite.
Yes, he's elite. But I'm not giving up. He is, but here's the issue though. Max Crosby, if you're trading him to the Packers pick is not going to get you closer to Shador Sanders.
Exactly.
That's why
that's why it doesn't make sense. So for me, So for me, the Tennessee Titans, what you got to do there is maybe they send Max Crosby to Tennessee to get their pick because
not Crosby going to another shitty ass team.
He'll be all right.
I like Max Crosby. I don't need to see him go to another shitty ass team.
No, he'll get bought out. They'll do the Russell Wilson. He'll get traded to a team that buy him out. Then he'll sign wherever he wants to go for 1 year deal. That's
exactly. But They're gonna trade up though. I got the Raiders trading up.
No, they definitely are, and they'll put more pieces around Shador and build up that offensive line. And
for
then,
why else would you make the hire?
What are they gonna give the Titans? Like future draft picks?
Future. You can give them.
They're gonna work something out because why else would you make the hire? It's the only way this hire makes sense.
Plus, Pete Carroll is perfect for a young quarterback anyway. If you
exactly
late, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We'll get to this last one in a minute, but I gotta take a shot first.
Okay.
Do it,
brother.
Fuck it. No. You don't understand what's going on right now.
I know what he's doing.
Damn, bro.
Take another shot.
You take a shot.
Actually, I'm gonna take a couple for this.
It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. You crazy, man. Bad sound over there.
It's 4 o'clock somewhere, sir.
Like it's not even good yet.
Call AA.
Hey,
my name is Sam,
right now,
and I'm an alcoholic. Hi, Sam. Go ahead.
All right, man. The Dallas Cowboys doing Dallas Cowboys things, going all in. And they hired Brian Schottenheimer, a 21-year offensive coordinator, never even had an interview for a head coach. Finally leaped straight to head coach to success for the Dallas Cowboys.
This is what you call nepotism.
Think about it. You're a 20-plus year offensive coordinator.
I agree, MT.
Never even had
nepotism at its fucking highest.
And now you head coaching for the Dallas motherfucking Cowboys. This is your first day.
Another bitch for Jerry.
Yeah. Pretty much, he has somebody who made him feel
What would you like me to do for you, Jerry? Jerry,
he has somebody who made him feel comfortable.
Breaks my heart. Let me get the floor. This is how much it breaks my heart. I remember first being a Dallas Cowboys fan at the age of 4 or 5 years old. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan because my daddy was a Dallas Cowboys fan. I was old enough to remember the glory. I can tell you the stats. I can tell you the games. I can tell you all of that. I even went through the shitty mid-2000s period, with Chad Gailey as the coach and crackhead Quincy Carter as the quarterback.
Yeah.
And I went through that terrible defense with Rory Williams and Terrence Newman.
Oh my God.
That still remained being faithful, right?
Yeah.
Even with the Tony Romo era, when Tony Romo almost did it every time, but he turned the bar over. I went through that. I went through 48-51 against the Denver Broncos. 5 touchdowns, but 3 picks. And 1 at the end. This is the first time in my life that I'm going to say this live. Until they get this shit together, this is Major League 2. I am an NFL fan officially.
Yes.
My Dallas Cowboys is in the back of the closet. It is going to remain there.
Yeah.
I would not wear a jersey on the show. I would not wear a beanie on the winner. I am doing none of this shit till they turn it.
The Cowboys, I've been saying it all weekend. The Cowboys, until either this will never happen. Jerry starts changing his ways, or Jerry dies. The Cowboys organization, all the merch and shit, you ain't getting any more of my fucking money. I'm done. I'm so done.
I've told you all this. I've told you all this years ago.
It was just.
I've told you all this years ago.
The last fucking try.
We're talking about the Cowboys job.
I've said all of this years ago. Mr. Jones, I told you. Remember when you sat up there and you asked me, well, hey, are you a Cowboy fan? I said, listen, of course I still appreciate the Cowboys and, what they've done. I said, but Jerry Jones has no intentions on trying to win anything.
No. Jerry Jones cares so much about fucking money that let me just throw all my money at Dak. Dak, who hasn't done shit. What has Dak done for us except for fucking make us lose the first round of playoffs? I'm going to keep hiring these yes men fucking coaches because I want to run shit and what I fucking say goes. So I can't get like a Deion Sanders, a Jimmy Johnson type strong-willed coach.
Well, Deion was always smoking mirrors. I just wanted to let you know that he was never going to get hired.
Yeah,
Deion. Yeah. That was just for people to fucking
to get hyped. Yeah,
and I was telling Cowboys fans they're like, we're gonna get Deion. I'm like, no, the fuck we're not.
Whoever said that is on.
I don't know. Like Deion has come out numerous times and said he doesn't want to coach millionaires. Secondly, he ain't gonna fucking just bend over backwards and let Jerry tell him what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And a reason why.
And third, this man has literally came out and was like, I might coach in the pros, but both my sons have to be on the same team.
Yeah, the reason why I say it's a smoke screen is because he had Michael Irvin out there trying to give a speech. I was like, yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
you know what? Michael Irvin, I'm so fucking tired of him. He's such a dick sucker for fucking Jerry. It's ridiculous.
Well, you have to understand that
the one I
Jerry
do
looked out for
appreciate
him, though.
is
he looked out for him like a mother.
I get that.
Remember, that man will probably be in prison if it wasn't for Jerry.
Who I do appreciate, who's calling Jerry Jones on his shit, is Des Bryant.
Yeah, but Dez is still a part of the organization, so he's only calling it for so far.
Yeah, but he ain't up here sucking Jerry's dick.
It's a little bit of bitterness too, because his career ended abruptly.
Yeah,
it did.
Yeah, because you didn't want to fucking take the effort for him and Dak to have some type of fucking chemistry. They were like,
it was no chance it was going to work because Dak didn't want to play.
Dak
it's like Dak can fucking eat a dick too.
I didn't. Well, once I saw that Dak wasn't throwing him the ball, I said, "Oh, this is."
No, he was throwing him the ball, but it was how he was throwing the ball.
Yeah, it was like it was only like 5 and ends and shit. Like
the thing with Romo and Dez is Romo did fucking perfectly to Dez.
Yeah.
Even if Romo threw a crazy ass fucking throw, Dez still going up and catching that shit.
You know why? Because he would take a chance on Dez, and Romo had a far better arm than Dak. That's why.
Yes.
It's X's and O's why it didn't work. It's just X's and O's.
Yeah, Dak is the type he has to see you physically open.
Hall of Famers for 3 years. Zeke was a Hall of Famers.
Well, I'll say this: I've said this numerous times. Ever since Dak got injured, and we thought that was almost a career-ending injury for him, his mentality is not the same as it was before that injury. Dak will constantly always get in his head, second-guess himself, and when that happens, that's when he becomes the fucking turnover machine. It'd be like 3 interceptions back to back. Like that Green Bay game, I tell everybody that's what made me realize the Green Bay game when Green Bay went up on us on 2 touchdowns and they panned that camera over to Dak's face. You could tell that man had no fucking confidence.
Well, I could have told you before then. I could have told you before the Green Bay.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the camera panning over to him. It was like that's what solidified it.
I told her
because as a Cowboys fan, you still want to have hope that we could do something. But as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Fuck this shit! I'm fucking done." That's why I kept saying before the season started, the Cowboys are gonna have a shitty ass season, and we did.
Damn near 2 years ago, Dak was on the chopping board. I don't know.
Yeah, the only problem was they never had enough time to find his replacement to put him on the chopping board.
I was about to say that. And here's the problem.
Because our drafting and our free agency has sucked the last few years.
Who would you got to be the replacement?
Think about all the other quarterbacks that have came out.
There was literally a dude that got drafted in the 7th round that easily could have been a Cowboy.
Yeah, but he got coached up to that position though. Like Shanahan, like McCarthy wasn't going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
No.
What Brock Purdy did for the 49ers, he was
not bad of a college player.
Great quarterbacks. He had Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, look at his record against the division. Like, I mean,
but I'm saying like he still had. By you being a GM, like if you would have actually had a GM personnel, you will find some of these players. You know what I'm saying?
Instead of Jerry being the fucking GM.
Yeah. But Dak is horrible. He's not that bad.
No, he's a mediocre ass quarterback, but he's not going
mediocre.
to do it for the Cowboys.
He's a number.
I wouldn't say mediocre.
I wouldn't say mediocre.
No, he's not mediocre.
All pros are not mediocre. All pros are not mediocre.
That's what I'm saying. He's when he's healthy, he's a top 10 to 12.
When you compare to him to most of everybody else in the league,
he's not a top 10 quarterback.
Top 10.
That's a top 10 quarterback.
Let me ask you this.
Number-wise, stat-wise, yes.
Is that
let's do it. Name 10 better.
You can't. can't name 10 quarterbacks better than that. I hate the Cowboys.
No, hold on, y'all. Jazzy, you got the floor. Name 10 better quarterbacks than Dak right now in the league. Go ahead.
You guys consider Dak an elite quarterback?
Hold on, listen.
He's not elite, but
he's top 10.
He's top 10.
I'm about to say, Jazzy, we're giving you the floor. 10 quarterbacks that are better. Here's the thing. I'll give you 3
I'll give you 5.
Hold on, listen. I'll give you 3 right now.
Matthew Stafford,
Mahomes, Allen, and Burrow. All 3
okay,
of them are
Mahomes, Burrow,
Allen, and Burrow.
Allen,
and Josh Allen.
I give you Lamar. Lamar's better. I give you Lamar.
And Lamar. Okay.
Matthew Stafford.
Matthew
Stafford is better than Dak Prescott.
Matthew Stafford is better than that. Matthew Stafford is better than that. Matthew Stafford is better than that.
He did more or less.
Really? This is an argument? Okay. All right.
I give you Stafford. Stafford is better than that.
Now, this is what this is
Kendrick was right, man. You know?
But hold on.
Matter of fact, I'll give it to you. That's 4. Continue.
Okay.
Nah, Stafford.
No, we said
Allen.
Hold on.
Allen, Mahomes, Burrow.
I named more than 4. Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, Stafford,
Lamar.
Lamar.
That's 4.
So that's 5. That's 5.
Hold on.
Hold
on. I'm going through my fucking roster right now.
Yeah, that's 5.
I did some possibles. Do you think Jordan Love?
No, Mr. Jones, just stop. Let her get it. We gave her 5. Who? Jalen Hurts. No, as a quarterback, no.
You're telling me Dak Prescott is better than Hurts?
He owes him.
Quarterback.
You know, he owes him when they play.
I want to hear this. What does Hurts do better than Dak outside of the push tush?
What does he do
better?
I'm sorry, bro.
He can run with the football. He mobile.
That's it.
Like that no more.
Great. So he's a better running back. So great. He's a better running back.
I want to ask
but at the QB, Dak is better. Better accuracy. I'm sorry, I'm going Dak over Hurts.
Yeah, he got the better arm.
So you guys just saying if you're picking a football team and you got Hurts,
if I'm picking a football team, Hurts and Dak, I'm going with Dak. I'm sorry if I had to pick between those two.
Thank you.
Now I hate the Cowboys.
And Jazzy. Here's another thing to shut down this Jalen Hurts argument. Jalen Hurts hasn't even thrown for over 30. He's never thrown for more than 3,500 yards in his entire career.
Dak before he got hurt was on pace to throw for 6,000. But he never had over 3,000
in the game for his team.
He never had to.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He doesn't have to. I give you that. He don't have to, but I'm just saying Dak.
In my opinion, I feel like Hurst could clutch it out more than Dak. If it was a slow game,
you gave Dak that Eagles roster. If you gave Dak that Eagle roster, oh my God.
That's the thing.
No.
That's the thing.
Right. You gave Dak that Eagle roster, baby.
That's the thing.
So you said
crazy,
any quarterback in that situation. So this is the thing you said.
No one said any. No one said any. Tay, don't take my word.
Is it wrong that the GM actually doing his fucking job?
Oh no, of course not.
That's not the argument.
At the end of the day, the problem is in the Cowboys organization.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Even if we do concede the Hurts, which most of us don't, that's still 6. Give us 4 more.
I can't give you Hurts. I take that.
Yeah, we can still.
I wouldn't give you
more.
Yeah.
It's
so that's
still
5.
It's still 4 more. It's still
4.
But this is here's my thing. This is more based on opinion.
Once you get past 5 or 6, Dak is in the 7 to 10 range. He's in the 7 to 10 range. So you can't name. Once you get to about 7, it's hard to pick somebody.
I think Jared Goff is better than Dak.
No.
Hell no.
Jared Goff has proven year after year he's not the guy. No.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
But I feel like Dak is proven year after year that
this is based on my opinion because in my opinion, I don't think Dak is the top 10 quarterback.
So listen. Here's
there's
what you have
only
to
10
understand.
quarterbacks that we talk about.
But here's the argument. This is what I'm trying to tell people.
Sacks. Okay, so Dak is 30,000 plus pass yards.
Hold on, Mr. Jones. Let me just say this real quick. Mr. Jones, let me just say this.
Go ahead.
And then I'm going to let you go. When we talk about a quarterback being better, what we are talking about is this. If you remove Dak and put that quarterback in the situation that Dak is in, could he elevate the team and win with them? Jared Goff is not winning with this roster. Patrick Mahomes could because of how great he is. Josh Allen could because of his ability to
what
make
Josh
plays and
Allen
all
is
that.
doing this season. He got a bunch
That's
of
what I'm
nobodies.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Lamar Jackson could because of his ability and him being an MVP. But if you're asking, can Jalen Hurts or Jared Goff go to this Cowboys team and elevate it? The answer is no.
I think Hurts would.
He can't. He can't.
No,
Not
he
with this
wouldn't.
roster.
No, he wouldn't.
Because you're gonna have to throw the ball to win.
Let's switch it. If that hypothetically, let's do a hypothetical pipe dream. If they switch spots, at best, Hurts would probably be one and done in the playoffs.
I agree.
One and done. He'd be one and done. They're not going to the Super Bowl like they did.
I don't
with
think
the
he'd
Chiefs
be one and
against the
done,
Chiefs.
but I think he'd
No,
probably
they'd
at
be a
least
wild
get to the
card
second
team.
round.
They'd be a wild card team, one and done.
Yep.
Wild card team, one and done.
Yeah, because you guys, I'm thinking about the whole scenario. Your defense is going to find a way.
Defensive, he would have to throw the ball more. It's all about the team, the system that you're in too, as well. You got to factor that in.
He is
with the weapons we had with this past
He's not
season.
going to have to throw the ball, but he's going to have to run a lot more.
Jalen Hurts' best season is Dak's third worst season.
There you go.
But like I said, he with that team,
Bruh.
you have to.
MC, remember they had Jalen Hurts in the MVP conversation? MC, remember that?
Yeah,
and I said, I looked at his stats. His stats wasn't really that impressive against other MVP.
Of course not. He didn't even have 20 touchdowns.
I say he was on a good team. They won. He was in a good system, and he was in a perfect situation.
I'll say this too, but like to be
the
honest,
Eagle just said Jurgens was out. Now he's in.
Stats is not going stats is going to tell you a part of the situation is always the eye test, and when you watch and you see people play, I'll tell you this: there's people that get it done.
I'm gonna be honest. The eye test is even worse for Jalen Hurts.
I was about to say that it is.
If you want to be argument,
yeah. He can, bro. He's not a good thrower. He's not a good thrower.
I'm not even a Cowboys fan. You know, I hate the Cowboys, but I think Dak is better.
Yeah, it's a reason I call him Jalen McNabb. It's a reason why. Hold on to the ball for too long. He had these games where he's throwing, for 155, 180 yards. That's not going to get it done if you in Dallas. If he was in Dallas throwing for 180 yards, that's not going to get it done. I'm just going to tell you.
At the end of the day, I just don't think Dak is mentally capable of taking us to the promised land.
I'll be honest, I think the problem, but I think the problem with Cowboys, like Cowboy fans in general, y'all like to blame the quarterback a lot more than Jerry.
No, here's the thing.
I'm sorry.
As hard as I am, as hard as I am on Dak, the main problem has always been Jerry. It will always be Jerry because of the way he wants to control the fuck out of this team, out of the coaches, out of the fucking light. If Jerry Jones could, that man would be the owner, the GM, the head coach, the DC, the OC, the quarterback, the running back. He would fucking do everything.
It wouldn't even shock me. He announced himself as the head coach this year.
Hey, I'm not gonna shock me. Hey, and here's another key factor why he couldn't get another coach. You do know Dak's cap hit is $90 million coming up next year.
Yep, exactly. That's another thing.
That's another thing. All the money that we just gave to Dak.
It is more people they have to overpay.
This man loves to overpay.
Everybody got overpaid.
Everyone.
Hold on, listen.
The market dictates your price. The market dictates your price.
Not only that, I'm going to break it down for you all. Do you know why? So here's the issue that's happening. It's not that he's overpaying because Dak is right there with the market. The issue with Jerry Jones, no, it's not that either. Mr. Jones, I'm trying to tell y'all. I've studied this over the past weekend.
Okay.
The issue is guaranteed money and incentives. Jerry doesn't want to pay that. So what he does is he gives less money. Yeah, he gives less money up front, and then that's why these annual salaries are more of a cap hit. Because if they're still on the roster, Jerry is paying more of that money as a salary. If he did the smart thing, what the Eagles are doing, and take a page out of their book, give guys more upfront money and add in incentives, it's still the same amount of money, but Jerry is just paying more out of his pocket up front. That's what the Eagles are doing. If you look at Jalen Hurts' cap hit, I think Jalen Hurts' cap hit is only like $19 or $20 million.
22 next year.
Yeah, 22. There it is, 22 million compared to 90 million.
90.
Yes, because he's not giving guaranteed money up front.
Because when he signed his contract, when he signed his extension with the new deal,
yeah,
his first 3 years are fully guaranteed, no matter what happens. That's his first 3 years. The last 2 is option, or is more cap hit, but less incentives.
So are the last 2 years of his contract more incentive wise?
Mm-hmm.
That's Dak's contract.
No, Hurts.
No,
that's
talking about Hurts.
Oh, Dak.
No, Dax is not Dax's first 3 years is fully guaranteed.
Correct.
Right.
Instead of him just saying, instead of Jerry saying, "Look, here, I'm going to give you more guaranteed and more incentive."
Exactly. Yeah.
And then that's how you can, you know what I'm saying, play and do all of that. That's not what he's doing. That's why the cap hits are coming.
Yeah, because the last 2 years of his cap hit is going to be like 60 or something. But it's
so y'all about to be in cap hell?
And we still have to pay Micah Parsons this year.
That's why it's a great chance we're going to lose Micah. It is a great chance we're going to lose him.
They was in cap hell since they got Zeke.
If Micah goes somewhere else, I'm just gonna go pick another team.
He could go somewhere else. All he do is talk shit. He could go somewhere else. They played about a position.
Yeah, but
that's the issue.
Yeah, but you don't want another DeMarcus Ware situation.
It's going to happen.
Yeah,
it's going to happen.
Yeah, it is going to happen.
And honestly, it's a good chance he might go to y'all.
Now, I'll ask MT and Mr. Jones this, the other two Cowboy fans. How we feel when Jerry does go, how we feel about Steven taking over the team.
It ain't Steven going to take over. I don't think he's going to
No?
He ain't taking
Steven ain't going to take over?
No, he's going to sell that team in a heartbeat. He's going to sell that team.
Yeah,
you think so?
If
here's my thing.
Tell the Cowboys.
I think Steven is smart enough to get advisors.
Yeah,
you got to remember, it's a lot of moves that Steven and Jerry argued.
He's going to sell. He's not going to.
From what I've heard, Brian was a Steven decision.
Yeah, he's going.
But I think at the end of the day, it just Jerry's going to okay that.
He's going to be. He's still going to be the name, but he's not going to be the.
Yeah, he's going to have advisors and stuff around him. Kind of like how the Commanders are ran in them.
You think like he'll sell like pieces of the Cowboys and it will be like how the Commanders own the team?
He'll sell majority ownership.
Dictator. He's not going to do.
Because Mark Davis sold a portion to Brady, correct?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that was a small portion though. That was like
wasn't it like 10%?
I think Brady got 10% of that.
I don't even think it was 10. It was probably like 5.
I mean, it equaled out.
I'm pretty sure it's 10.
Okay.
All right, it's
10.
Yeah, he got 10.
Yeah, he equaled out the 10. It equaled out.
Yeah. So here's my thing: if Steven, if he gets the team and he sits back and let other people
5%.
make football decisions,
he is.
That's what I thought. So what is it, Jazzy? Is 5? Yeah, Brady didn't.
Oh wait, no. He owns 5% of the Las Vegas Raiders. Him and his business partner Tom Wagner own 10% of the team together.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. So it's like Brady owns 5%, his business partner owns 5 together.
AKA Tom Brady owns 10%.
Tom Brady owns
because this other nigga.
This other TB12
is in Tom Wagner.
Hey yo, that's a great move though, because the revenue.
Oh, Tom Wagner is the co-founder of the Nighthead Capital Management.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't. Yeah, he's not making any decisions.
It's under the TB12 enterprise.
Yeah, it's like putting your ownership in the LLC. That's pretty much what it is.
He is signing partner. He helped bankroll it. That's all.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna say this.
Oh, Richard Seymour owns a part of the Raiders too.
Yeah, he got him to join with him. Yeah, he got him to join with it.
Now I'm gonna say this: he got about 3 years. Brady does, and then in a minute I'm gonna start calling him Elway or Michael Jordan. Okay, he got 3 years to get the Raiders.
He gonna sell the running. Yeah, in 3 years he gonna sell that portion.
Okay.
Who, Brady?
Yeah, Brady gonna sell that portion in 3 years. If he don't get nothing in 3 years, or at least a playoff, he gonna sell that portion.
Yeah, he got 3 years. He got 3 years. That's all I'm gonna tell you. He got 3 years.
Full time.
Yeah.
So how do we feel about the OC hire? I mean, the DC. Sorry, the DC hire.
Who's the DC?
Matt Eberflus.
For who?
for the Cowboys.
Where?
Yes, they
he
did.
Just got hired over the weekend for DC.
For the Cowboys?
Yes. I fucking I saw that. It was literally right after we hired Brian, like 30, 40 minutes later.
Jones, think about your health, bro. Think about your health.
I almost had a brain aneurysm once I read that. I thought you knew that.
Find your blood. No, put the drinks down.
Fucking alcoholic.
Oh, shit.
This is Jerry Jones' fault.
I'll say this: Eberflus. Here's the thing: Eberflus may be just a good coordinator. He's not a good head coach, but he may be a good coordinator.
Definitely not a good head coach.
Yeah, I mean the Bears' defense.
But I want to know what he was running. Was he running the offense or the defense? I would assume the defense. The Bears' defense was bad last year.
It's gonna be
from
better
the previous year. I think they got a little bit better.
That's what I'm saying. They weren't.
But I'm still not happy about the hire.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to see what they rank. Hold on, I'll tell you what the Bears rank. Actually,
oh my God! You're gonna make Mr. Jones take another shot.
Hey, listen, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones, I was about to say that the Bears had.
Wait, what was their rank last year?
I'm about to tell you. Hold on. 1, 2.
In total defense.
Out of 32 teams.
All right, let me ask this real quick.
They were right above the Cowboys.
Yo, are you serious?
So MT, technically it's an upgrade, guys.
So what's the ranking, MT? What were the Cowboys at?
This is
the Cowboys.
We are the Bears. We are the.
Nah, it was pretty bad. Hold on. I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
Fuck God, are you?
He about to say like 20.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
I am no longer.
Y'all better watch me throw up on air.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Just tell us the number, MT. Hurry up.
I wish I ain't found this out live.
Hold on. I got y'all. Hold on.
I thought you knew.
No.
Yo, the look on your face was fucking priceless.
No,
he said,
I've been locked in on two things: hockey and WWE. That's
it was like the 20th.
That's all I've been watching is hockey and WWE.
Oh my God,
it was like the 20th rank. It was pretty bad.
What the fuck?
They was ranked 27th in the NFL this year.
27?
I told you, Tay. Tay.
2-7?
Yeah, 2-7. Near the bottom. Almost there. Like
Jones, please take a shot for me.
Why do you think that was my
Bears defense was ranked 27th?
Why do you think that was my instant reaction?
The head coach of the Bears is now the Cowboys DC.
Well, hold on. Well, hold on. I'm looking at team defense now. It says 13th. But yeah, it's about 13th.
Okay.
Oh my God! I want to have my father.
27. I was about to have a fucking.
I'm about to call this man right now.
Stroke on air.
I gotta see how my father feels about this.
Let's get Mr. Jones Sr. on the phone and see how he feels.
That's Big Sam.
Big Sam.
Don't give your father that type of blood pressure. Don't give him that type of problem.
I'm about to call Big Sam. I'll be back.
All right, but yeah.
Now, I want to hear this shit.
Yeah, because the total defense they were ranked 27th, and pass defense they were number
13, right?
13. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what it was. They couldn't stop the run. They were horrible.
Yeah, the run they was at the bottom.
Hold on, everybody. You're live on the air, Dad. How do you feel about this Brian Schottenheimer hire, and how do you feel about Matt Eberflus becoming our defensive coordinator?
Same old show.
Yep.
Trash.
Travesty.
Yep.
But as long as they make money, ain't about winning.
Of course. And they're going to continue to make money.
Jerry want to do it his way, and it don't make sense to nobody. He losing it, and everybody just sitting back and eat the ball.
I'm starting to think Jerry's got dementia.
No, he don't.
And kids don't want to mess their inheritance up, so they just sit back.
Yeah, that's what you do. Yeah. Pretty much. You
gotta be, man. That's when he calling plays.
Exactly. He didn't call no fucking plays last year. McCarthy had that shit on fucking lockdown.
Then he got an offense scheme, and they trying to blame that because him and Dak got a good relationship. They ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, he said that part. Yeah,
Ain't
him and
about
Dak
no
is
damn
cool.
relationship, huh?
Yeah, I forgot about that part. Him and Dak is real cool.
Yeah.
They golf
Ain't got
buddies.
nothing to do with it.
Who? Brian and Dak?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're golfing buddies.
Oh.
Yeah. That's terrible.
Wow. Well, I mean, if he's anything like his daddy, we're gonna need a couple of running backs.
Well, we definitely got to do that, but we don't know who he's like.
True.
Yeah, no idea.
Pretty
I mean,
much.
we didn't see any plays last year from him.
Yeah. I don't even know why he even got the position.
Because
he's another yes man for
cheap.
Jerry.
Because he's cheap.
That too.
Yeah, because he's cheap. He's affordable.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Think about.
I don't know about the defense. This man even flew, so the defense is what's got me bothered.
Yeah, that's a whole different. I mean, I'm tired of recycling.
Same.
These coaches get fired and get picked back up the same way. No one goes out on the limb.
I think the other team's going to make a difference.
It's straight fraternity.
It is a fraternity.
Yep.
It's got some ideas that can actually change the game instead of doing the same old thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'll tell you right now about this fraternity. The black man only gets 1 year. That's it. If you don't make the playoffs, you done.
Yeah, but you can't keep recycling because you don't make it if you don't put the right people out there.
I agree. And you need continuity at the end of the day.
Yeah, and that's not going to happen overnight, but you got to at least put some talent on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Give somebody a chance.
Yep.
Because
that's all they need.
We see that.
Yeah.
Hopefully the Redskins like some type of fire.
They won't.
We're gonna be right down there with the Giants the next few years.
Because the Cowboys have the most profitable franchise. Yeah, Cowboys got the most profitable franchise in all of sports. There's truly no need.
Now, do we think that if the fans were to hit Jerry where it hurts, merch?
They're not.
They won't.
You know why? They won't.
One of the most
because half of the Cowboys fans are a bunch of fucking
I told her this the other day. I said the problem is y'all gonna keep filling up the stadium, and y'all gonna keep buying merch, and Jerry don't care. As long as he gonna get that money and he can do what he want to do.
I was about to say, and here's another thing too about that stadium. Because it's such a tourist attraction, the visiting team, their fans buy out all the tickets, so they can have home field. So Jerry's always gonna make money. Always.
I need someone to push Jerry in front of a bus.
Hey, stop.
You are lying.
New topic.
All right, guys.
You
All
are
right, guys. How's the weather out there in Vegas? The weather is nice, isn't it? How you guys feel about the weather? How's the weather in Vegas?
Like more than in the 30s? Did it warm up to like 60?
Did y'all get the snow like New Orleans? New Orleans got snow.
It's supposed to be 40 degrees next week with rain.
Knocking at our door.
I don't care.
Hey, man, y'all about to have
I'll let Jerry Jones' little secret service know.
I feel like we already talked about some L's of the week. That was an
Hey, Jazzy and JR, y'all better be careful, man. Y'all might get followed by black Suburbans everywhere.
I don't
care. It's gonna be a white van.
It's gonna be me.
All right. Here we go. L of the week. DJ Academics.
Oh, man.
Talking pedo stuff to a 15-year-old boy. Talking about letting another man have sex with him and all of that.
Yeah, that was weird.
Wouldn't let another man inside you. Pause.
How you going?
Exactly.
First of all, You're talking to another male, and you make that statement. There is no way you can ever pause that statement.
Exactly.
Paul can't say you do that.
It's impossible.
Paul can't say you that. That's not possible.
Yeah.
Certain things are impossible. I'm like, yeah, bro.
Now you get to stage 2, it's a kid.
Exactly.
Like 15.
That's even worse.
15, 16.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
And here's another thing too. I'll tell you all right now. Here's another issue. Y'all ready? DJ Academics is Jamaican. If anybody who knows that's been around Jamaican, they don't play that shit when it comes
They'll
to
play
that
with the
kind of
body
stuff.
boys. They'll play
Exactly.
with the body
So
boy.
that right, yeah. So saying that kind of stuff right there, that automatically gets your Jamaican membership revoked. Automatically.
Yeah, leave that to
Shit,
no
the
jumper.
girl.
I'm
I
22.
mean,
Let
the
him
other
talk that
case
kind of
he
smack.
had too was.
He's still fighting that case, actually.
Yeah.
He sure is.
Ooh.
Academics. He has a case right now where he.
Beat up that chick?
No, he drugged a chick and then SA'd. Yes, I wasn't going to say the R word, MC. I've learned my lesson. But yeah, because it was him. I think it was like 2 other homies, but caught on one of his security cameras, she's laying on like the concrete next to the pool, and they're like dragging her body into the house.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
And then he sent her home in the morning and she just felt like something was off. I think she ended up going to the hospital.
Well, no. That's not alleged. The video shows her being dragged.
It's a video.
There is a video of her being dragged.
Yeah. No, it's alleged that it was Academics. That was
it was his house.
No, it was his house.
Yeah.
It's his house.
Has he been found guilty yet?
I mean, we get there.
Okay.
So it's still under investigation at this moment.
So allegedly.
Now, here's the thing.
Yeah, the proper term is
if he has to pay a lawsuit, does that make him guilty?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily. That's not true.
If he settles out of court, that doesn't. It just means that he want to be done with it.
Yeah, he want to be done with it. He don't want to pay the funds, pretty much, to keep it going.
Exactly.
Oldest trick in the book. You rather settle than go to trial.
I think you know what was funny was him saying the shit about LeBron, and then that was like the end of it. So I really feel like why somebody reached out to him was like, "Hey,
nah,
we don't want the problems."
Yeah, certain people they get that black SUV pulled up to the crib. You know
exactly.
Yeah, they get that knock at the door. You know.
I just want to know what was going through Academics' brain when
nothing.
he was talking.
That's the problem with Academics. He don't fucking think before he acts.
He got alcohol problem. He was drunk.
Yeah, that's exactly his issue. He's a drunk. He's falling asleep on the stream before drunk.
Exactly. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't watch Academics like that. I can't stand that man.
Yeah.
I don't watch. I don't watch him like that. But that went viral.
I hate how he even came up and got a name.
Yeah.
Off all that shit that was going on in Chicago.
He was wilding, but yeah, that's wild. Yeah, he definitely.
My L of the week has not changed for like a month and a half. Who do we think?
He's still talking
Aubrey.
About
I'm still talking about Aubrey.
Leave that man alone. Leave that man alone.
Aubrey getting another L because he can't handle his L that was given to him by Kendrick. So your biggest L is for not what we were talking about this last night. What Drake should have done was fucking not said anything.
This is what I believe.
Go make a fucking hit song or go be on tour for a couple years and keep it fucking pushing.
Let that shit die down and simmer down.
Is he on tour? He might be on tour.
He's going on tour in February in Australia.
Yeah, Australia.
Yeah. My other L is you're not allowing anybody to come into your show with Kendrick, PG Lane merch, anything that has to do with TDE because you're in fear of safety for your life.
Oh yeah,
and I don't know if you guys watch. There's a streamer that I watch. He does react, but he's also a rapper. Screwface John.
No, never heard of him.
He made a diss track towards Drake and Academics. That shit could low-key go hard.
Yeah. Well, here's another issue that I have, right, with the whole Drake thing and him playing victim, saying like, he had to pull his son out of school, bring him from
Joe
Canada.
Budden said it right. He a Karen.
Yeah, I was about to say that because here's the issue. In the Family Matters video, you were showing your Hells Angels connections and saying that you knew real Crips and real Bloods, and you tapped in with YG and the game and all of that. So
that's why YG came out with that song Weird.
Hold on.
Yeah. So my thing is, don't sit up here and play Mr. Gangster and say you connected with all these people and you got the Wassas in Paris and all that other stuff. And then all of a sudden, I had to remove my son. We had to go into hiding. I had to change, my address and pull my baby mama away from what she was doing and all that.
Here's my thing on that to go along with what you're saying is you was literally paying people out in LA to get information off fucking Kendrick, and he said it in Whacked Out Murals. Like, if that money would have gotten to the hands of a crash dummy, like that shit could have gone way fucking different. Look at the shit with Nipsey.
Oh my god!
I mean, I don't think what's his face got paid to kill Nipsey, but that was more pure out of jealousy. But still, like, you give the wrong person some fucking money for some information, and that person's a fucking certified crash out.
Yeah,
that
but
shit could have gone way differently.
The only thing I would say is that the only thing I'll say about this whole situation is this: social media turned this joint way more than what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
because
I agree.
Because truthfully, it was supposed to just be a rap battle. That's it. That's all. Leave it alone. It got amplified because of social media.
Oh, definitely.
No, did it get amplified because of social media?
Got paid the most.
Or did it get amplified because Drake didn't start taking personal shots?
It was social media.
It was definitely social media because they hyped the shit out of that battle.
Some people will take those lyrics or take what they did or whatever very seriously, and they will literally go up to that man's crib or Kendrick's crib or wherever they at and literally swing on them.
Yeah.
Like it is like
crash dummies.
Take that shit seriously.
Yeah.
People have done shit for a lot less.
Let me tell you something. This rap battle was like the French Revolution, okay? Light skin, dark skin niggas said we revolutionizing against light skin niggas.
Yeah.
Yo, it was crazy. Like it was like if you like the first thing I did, like I ain't even gonna lie, the first thing I did when these records started dropping, I was like, let me go on X or Twitter right now. Let me see what's about to happen.
God.
These people are literally living their life off of this battle was crazy. And that was just the first night.
You gotta understand though, this has been brewing since like
2010. No,
2010, 2009.
Because Control Verse came out in 2010, 2011.
Yeah, but if I see him like high school 10 years later, I'm not gonna care.
What should have been the end of it was that BET cipher from TDE. From Kendrick personally.
No, it should never got that. It should never got that deep within, like I said, within the social media platform. And just because I don't like a motherfucker doesn't mean y'all gotta do some shit.
Well, it was mostly the way because Drake was in his feelings. He's like, how is it gonna be fuck everybody, but it's all cool when we together? Because it is. Like this is a competition.
Because you're gonna call the police when I press you. That's why, nigga. If I let all these Pyrus come up in here and do what they really want to do, my nigga, you're gonna call the police, and I'm gonna be deemed the ringleader. And Young Thug just went down, Dirt just went down. I'm not going on the list, nigga.
Yeah, but why would we have to bring? It's a rap battle. Why the hell would I need to bring Pyrus to be in the shit anyway?
Because Drake said he know real Pyrus. And you know what the Pyrus told him? You don't know Pyru business, so stay out of Pyru business.
Why would I want to risk my free time on the bullshit?
This is Drake.
Because Drake gets so much in his fucking feelings.
So we gonna ignore his two sides to every story? Like, so why, like I said, why would Pyru, like I said, it's a Pyru. If Pyrus want to do it, why won't I risk my free time on that bullshit? I got way more bigger fish to fry.
That's why YG came out with that song Weird. Like, don't fucking put my name in shit. Don't say that we fucking affiliated. Like,
weird. Why are you even bringing us into the conversation?
That's all
For
fine.
what?
But at the end of the day, the stuff that you put out is gonna go one place and one place only, and you know who it's gonna go to.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
All right,
YG from the West Coast.
Hold
He's from the same area fucking Kendrick from. So why would Drake think that YG would somewhat be on his side?
Yeah, they all grew up together. That's what people don't
It's all warfare. It's the whole Jim Jones Cameron thing. He tried to
It is. That's what I'm about to say. It's really like that.
The Jim Jones and Cameron thing. That shit's funny right now.
Yeah, he just tried to pull a 50. That's all. He tried to get on the other side, but it ain't work. That's all that was. All this shit is rap and Universal making the money. That's all this shit.
I just think it's funny that Drake signed a petition to keep rap lyrics out of court for Slim Thug's thing, and then you go into court over lyrics with the Kendrick thing because you don't know how to properly handle your fucking L.
All right, well, here we go. I got another L for y'all. All the social media politicians, okay? I've never heard so many people have any understanding of laws, things getting past everything until Trump got elected. I've never seen so much political stuff on my timeline. So now, all of a sudden, the Antichrist, the Antichrist is back.
That's like the world is going to end. Bro.
Yeah. We're going to be the Handmaid's Tales. Like women aren't 24-hour laundry mats. You know what I'm saying?
You only know the fact that most of those people are the ones that voted for his dumbass. But let's not
exactly. Of course they voted for him, but they're not going to say it because it's not cool to say it. Oh, I'm canceling Nelly. I'm canceling Snoop Dogg.
No, I ain't gonna lie. The people that say they didn't vote for his they show it. Like, don't get me wrong. Oh, they show it. But the motherfuckers act like they didn't. But they really did.
I'm about to say Nelly is from America's heartland. I don't want
to. He's from a red ass state.
Hey, MC, but this go around, I don't think nobody really cared like that, bro. That's only on social media.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Only on social media. Outside of social media, I don't think nobody really gives a fuck.
I keep saying the same thing I told my mom. My mom is a big, huge Trump supporter. She asked me how I felt after election. I said, it is what it is. This man's the president. He's there for 4 years. We'll just see how this 4 years about to ride out. There ain't shit we can do about it.
I say it straight like this. I just say it straight like this when it came to like the whole election and politics. I'm gonna live my life no matter what. I don't care who the fuck.
Exactly.
Like,
pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue what I was doing during the Biden administration. The same.
I still got my 9 to 5.
Yeah, bro. I tell you, if you want to ambition or you was broke during the Biden administration, you're gonna be the same way under the new administration.
Exactly.
I don't even know why people do
My only main concern is like I don't think it's gonna be like Handmaid's Tale thing, but there is a couple things that I have seen that have been written on what they want to do with women's health care.
Yeah. Now my problem is he's gonna be the vice president, not the actual president. He's gonna be the vice president.
I fucking can't stand JD Vance.
No. It ain't even JD you got to worry about. It's the motherfucker that runs Tesla is the one you got to worry about.
Oh, Elon.
Elon.
Him and his fucking little. I love you.
That's
his heart goes out to us, guys. We don't have to worry. His heart goes out to us.
That's right.
Yeah, Elon loves us.
Hey, did you see his haircut for that day too? It looked oddly reminiscent of another guy from back in the day who used to do the same thing. I said, "Wow, he really went all in. He just didn't have the mustache.
Just need a little."
You're talking about the guy? We can't say his name. The guy with the mustache from Germany, right? We can't.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
I'm
you gotta use code words. You gotta use code words.
A mustache guy.
He got a nice little peek at Bezos' wife.
But here's the whole thing about the election that Tristan.
That's
the world's biggest. That shit is literally the world's biggest popularity contest.
It is.
That's all it is.
I mean, yes and no, because you have the Electoral College that gets mixed into that. Because what was it? Back in 2016, Hillary won the popular vote, but Trump got more Electoral College votes.
And the Electoral College is what matters, and that's what always.
Electoral College is what matters more than popularity. A lot of
but I do agree with you to a certain extent. It is a popularity contest to a certain extent.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, because if we didn't have electoral college, if you was from a smaller state, there's no point even voting for the
it
president.
ain't no point.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
like
If you're not from California, Florida,
literally every
Texas,
year.
Pennsylvania,
California,
it's
I
not gonna
think
matter.
California, Texas, and a few
Florida.
other states, the bigger
They
states,
can be
Florida.
the
have
highest
like
electoral.
the majority of the electoral
Yeah.
This
the
shit, yeah, but
votes.
every election is
It's always like 5 to 9 states that
and they
decide.
flip and they flip every term.
Yeah, the swing states is what really
California
matters.
has stayed blue for quite some time.
Yeah,
Nah,
no, I'm saying,
California ain't turning red no time.
Oh, you're talking about the flip-flop states.
Yeah,
like
like
we
the
could call
Ohio,
right now we could call
Pennsylvania,
Arizona a
Florida.
flip-flop state.
Yeah, because like
Yeah, Arizona.
Yeah, because Arizona is considered a big electoral state now.
I would say Ohio is a flip state. Pennsylvania flip.
Pennsylvania
back
is
and
the
forth.
same exact way because
Florida.
it flipped
Florida
during
sometimes.
the Biden one.
Yeah.
And
Pennsylvania is red this go around, baby. MAGA. Let's do it.
And then
Hey, your man MT wow, bro.
I think it was
MT wow.
Iowa.
MT put the American
There's
flag
another
out.
one out east that flip flops too.
It's mostly the mid east Midwest region is
Exactly. It's the Midwest. It's the Midwest.
But that was
It's
Midwest. It is Midwest, and part of it is the South too, like North Carolina and all that. Like, because remember now, North Carolina went blue when Obama was in office.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then it went back to red.
It sure did.
Hey,
But I think their governor,
MT.
I think the governor of North Carolina is a Democrat.
Yeah, but
the MT got bring context. George Bush messed up so much.
Yeah, but I think everyone who's in Congress is a Republican.
Yeah,
that's how bad Bush. Nobody gets smoked to Bush. How Bush Jr. was a bad president. Nobody get no smoke. He get a pass.
Yeah, you know why? Because
the biggest pass ever, bro.
Because of 9/11.
Because of 9/11.
Mr. Jones, bruh. He did 9/11.
He was terrible. 9/11
two proxy wars that put us $1 trillion in debt.
Yes.
And the 2008 housing crisis.
We have never, anytime the United States has been in war, we do not change our president if it's up for a new term. We don't ever do it.
I'll be honest with you, 9/11 saved him for a re-election. If it 9/11, he would not have got re-elected.
I agree. Because we were in the middle of war. We're going to bring in a new administration while we're at war?
No, you can't bring in a new administration while you're at war.
No, exactly.
The Yankees game, it was over.
We're saying that 9/11 saved
Bush
Jr. into losing his next term.
He wouldn't have got re-elected if it wasn't.
Yeah, he wouldn't have got re-elected.
He wouldn't have got re-elected.
It would have been President John Edwards.
Well, I mean, look at, I think,
he's the worst president.
What's his face?
He's by far the worst president that nobody gets smoked to.
Frederick. What was the other one? I think it was
I agree.
Roosevelt. He was the only president to have 3 terms because we were in the middle of war.
Yeah,
Yeah,
FDR.
Yeah.
FDR, yeah.
Oh, where'd MT
Oh, wait,
go?
he dropped down? The Obama phone messing up. Get closer to the router.
On that black suburban.
Plug in the Ethernet to it. Plug in the
phone
USB
died.
cord.
Black Suburban pulled up.
I guarantee you that's what happened though. His phone went out.
Each video gonna drop out one by one.
No, we got some good games today. You know, got some L's. Well,
Hey, Jones, make sure nobody knocking at the door, man. Make sure nobody knocking at your door.
Nah, nobody knocking at my door. I'm looking.
Y'all gotta look out for a white van parked in front of your house. You know, after that threat. Y'all phones getting tapped.
I was gonna say FBI surveillance ban 1 on the Wi-Fi channels.
See the Wi-Fi?
It's gonna be 3 letters.
FBI surveillance ban was number 2.
Alphabet boys. The Alphabet boys. It will be everybody but DAATF.
Texas plates just following you everywhere. She's like, why is this car with Texas plate following me everywhere?
Hey, don't walk outside if you see it outside your work.
They're not even gonna have sex. They just gonna have US.
I'm gonna stay inside and eat lunch today.
You'll be on that same list as Malcolm X.
Hey, yo.
Like, man, you're gonna have new neighbors live next door to you. You've never seen them before.
Never seen it before. Day in your life. Yeah, we just new to the neighborhood, you know.
New to the neighborhood.
They got the 2 adopted kids, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell no.
But house really don't have no real furniture in it.
Yep.
Yeah. House got no furniture. They never home for some reason. But every time you come outside, they outside. You gonna throw that out there?
Yeah.
You cutting the grass, they cutting the grass. You know what I'm saying?
You go to your mailbox. They right there with you.
They invite you to they will invite you to game night with all the other people.
Exactly.
Work together.
All the other FBI agents.
While you over there at game night, they bugging your whole house.
Like, yeah.
Play some little things underneath your fucking lampshades.
Mysteriously, they are the head of the neighborhood watch.
The people in the white van released you, MT.
MT, you got feedback. A little feedback.
Hold on, let me see. Hold on.
Now you good.
You got it.
Now you good now.
You good now, but we
okay.
Man, you gotta get that Obama phone fixed, bro. Get that Obama phone.
Hey, listen, man.
Get closer to the right.
Hey, listen, man. Let me tell y'all something. Man. I know that we are no longer at war with Al Qaeda, but we're still at war with Al Sharpton, okay? So thank you, Mr. Trump. Let's get it done.
What?
Hey, bro, you wild.
Okay?
Hey, he just got a visit. He just got a visit. That ain't the real MT.
No, it's not the real MT.
That's a cyborg.
That's an MT clone right there.
Yeah.
That's a
Where's the real MT?
Elon Musk got to MT.
You mean MT tied up in
He a Tesla bot now.
Mm-hmm. MC got a gun to his head, like you better say it. Read the script. Read the script.
Nigga came back praising Al Sharpton.
You know I know. That's that nigga Reggie. That's yeah, Reggie.
That's right. Yeah. Right, baby. Let me tell you something.
He said we're not at war with Al Qaeda, but still at war with Al Sharpton.
Wow.
That's funny. Yo, any new music? No.
I feel like what's the name came out with something. Hold on. Travis Scott came out with a new single for wrestling. 4x4.
Mac Miller. I don't know how he's still dropping music.
I told you why. His family got his vote. But that's it though. That's it.
I was about to say that. Because I'm not a fan of BX the Plug or Big X the Plug.
4X.
I don't care about Central C.
What about Sexy Red and Bruno Mars?
Extra. Extra got out.
Sexy Red replaced Cardi B.
He dropped the song.
Oh, come on.
Extra. I get it.
They dropped the song.
Fat, Juicy, and Wet is what the song is called.
Bruno Mars and Sexy Red did a song together?
Yes. Yeah. Here, hold on.
Because Sexy Red is an industry plant.
I'm not gonna play it.
Don't play it.
Sexy Red is an industry plant, and they're gonna continue to push her fucking ratchetness because that's the visualization that they want to give off.
Well, here's the problem too. I'll tell y'all. Bruno Mars is still in debt, so he's gonna do whatever he
knows. Just do me a favor. Just go listen to Bruno Mars's verse on this song.
This nigga rapping.
This motherfucker, you're like, excuse me?
He not singing, he rapping.
He gotta get that. He gotta pay off that debt. He gotta pay off that gambling debt.
You gotta pay that gambling debt off. Yeah, I can see why.
My man doing
bars.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
Is he actually spitting bars? Like, is
he rapping like the Rent dude?
He's spitting some real shit.
He got like the Rent dude. That gambling debt.
He rapping I ain't gonna lie. Rihanna spit bars. That shit was pretty dope.
Look, he rapping like a YN with the Cheifs.
Oh Lord!
I gotta hear this now.
You gotta do it, man. My man doing Sweet 16s, bar misters. He doing anything for booking info. You probably can get him to graduations. You do it all.
When I heard the song,
all that shit.
It's time to drop another Silk Sonic, get some of that money back. That's all you gotta do.
Nah, my man about to go on tour everywhere, bro. He doing tour anywhere.
They won't let him go on tours. No, you can't leave.
My man can't leave.
That ball chain is still connected to the MGM.
Man, I was about to say,
my man gonna be at the Golden Nugget performing.
Yeah,
my man gonna be.
All that music video was shot in the basement.
Golden Nugget.
He's gonna be
Fremont.
Nah. Hey, look. I heard that they charging instead of $5 to get it. I heard they charging $20, but he's gonna be performing at Chica Bonitas too. Couple songs there.
Wow.
Hey, MC, my man performed that bingo night at the old folks home. That's what he's trying to pay off these debts, bro.
Hey, bingo night be lit.
So at the end of bingo night, we got special guest Bruno Mars performing.
What's the name of that song?
Fuck like 20 times at that.
I'm sorry.
Fat, Juicy, and Wet.
That's the name of the song?
That's the name of the song. Fat, Juicy, and Wet.
When are we going to go ahead? Like, there's no way that motherfucking Sexy Red is out here getting all this play, and we got all these other female rappers that's like, this is ridiculous.
She got a label behind her. That label behind her. Yeah, got a label behind her.
At least we got a gorilla. At least we still got a gorilla.
Yeah.
He don't like Glorilla.
You don't like gorilla?
Nope, I don't like none.
I love Glorilla.
I listen to Gorilla over Sexy Red.
I want some Rhapsody.
Yeah, that's my go. I think she's great.
I want some Rhapsody.
No, Rhapsody is cool. She's just not excited to the industry.
I want some Scarlet. You know what I mean?
Nah, I'm good on her. She's too aggressive.
But
she's not like enough for me.
I want some Scarlet. I want some. You know what? Y'all probably don't know her. She's from the West. I fuck with Ash Bash. Ash Bash is hard. Snow the Product is hard.
Yeah, I like Snow the Product.
Love Snow the Product.
I want real female rappers. I don't want you just up here throwing ass. Like it's like.
But Glorilla don't really throw ass like that.
No,
yes, she does.
Not like a Sexy Red.
No.
I mean, they both have a song together. They both throwing ass.
Well, I mean, in that song, yes, but all her other songs, it's mostly it's not a bunch of ass throwing.
I like what she's doing right now. I ain't gonna think.
She got a cute little booty.
And
Glorilla got a cute little one.
Like me personally, you're not gonna catch me just riding around solo listening to some Glorilla.
No.
Oh, didn't you catch someone? He was driving around Vegas one day and caught a man in his truck bumping Glorilla by himself.
JR, the rule is if you're gonna play that type of music.
I do fuck with that glow though. That glow.
Nah, but the rule is if you playing that kind of music, when you get to the stoplight, you gotta turn your radio down.
When Young Thug and Meg Thee Stallion came out with their song, I was driving and he was in the car with me, and I kind of looked over at him and I'm like, "Are you good if I listen to this?" And he's like, "As long as you in the car, we fine."
Now I'll say this: I think that I'm waiting for like the features to go up. Where I don't know. I think like I like the energy that's being brought to that. We have all of these female rappers now in the game. The way they're going about it, do I fuck with it? Not so much. Hopefully there'll be a shift to where they're going to make music to where I feel like I can ride in the car and listen to this shit. And then, you know what I mean? And maybe they got a feature from one of the niggas that I fuck with. And, you know, maybe it starts to shift. But for right now, it just feels like I'm listening to female turn-up music. And it's one of the reasons why I stopped listening to Drake. I didn't want to listen to female.
In his prime, he was making songs like "No New Friends" and "Fancy." I mean, he can't tell me that.
As much as I don't like Drake anymore, "Fancy" is still a top hit.
No, that's Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats. That's why.
Swiss Beats,
yeah, true.
That was like his comeback because remember Swiss Beats was
that was the song I used to get ready to go to the club and shit. Oh man, good times.
What made me come to the realization is I was listening to Broke Boys with him and 21 Savage, and I was singing the hook, and I said, "Man, this just looks like somebody would be waving their hand, snapping their finger, doing the Beyonce twerk, doing this. Like, why is this the song? Like, I didn't like how it was.
It's the formula, man. It's the formula.
I was like, you know what? I'm cool. I'm like, this nigga making
don't get me wrong. When Drake first came out, like very first came out, he was actually a backpack rapper in a way.
He was 100%.
Yes.
Like you go back and you listen to Comeback Season, you be like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
so far gone.
Or his number album he had. Like the 2 a.m. in Toronto, 6 p.m. Houston, or something like that.
Dallas, I think it was, something like that. Like,
once he dropped "Take Care," the singing took over. It was over then.
Well, you know,
Take
Care was one of his best album. Nah, Take Care is one of his best albums.
But you know,
I know it's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse.
Because females love that shit.
He was never going to get Rapper Drake again.
If Drake continues to make music guided towards women, they are going to eat that shit the
Take
fuck
Care is
up.
the album that had Marvin's Room and all that shit on it, right?
Yes.
That was The Weeknd. Y'all can credit The Weeknd for that album.
Yeah.
Like in all reality.
It did give me a Weeknd vibe.
He wrote
That was a dope album. I still think that's his best album. In my opinion, Take Care is his best album.
Take Care.
Take Care.
Take Care is definitely top 3 albums from him.
I think
I would say it's
Nothing
number
was
2.
the same, but not better than Take Care. Nothing was the same, but not better than Take Care.
I won't compare. I won't compare
that mixtape he had, the Oktoberfest or whatever it was called. That mixtape was fire.
So Far Gone. I say his best project was So Far Gone and Take Care.
Oh, yes, So Far
Gone. Yeah,
that's the 2 best projects in my
When it came out, it kind of changed everything. Like
made it more like a project more than an actual mixtape.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't call it a mixtape. I just
It
say
ended mixtapes. It kind of ended mixtapes. Like that era was over after that.
Yeah.
That was like the last great mixtape.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, Drake, get your shit together. Go make a hit fucking song. Drop the lawsuits. Keep a low profile for the next 2 to 3 years.
He has to drop the lawsuit.
He has to. Not only have you upset like your boss, but you've also gotten another community to come in and be even more upset with you, the reactors community, when you started listing streamers in your lawsuit and shit. So now you got another whole ass fucking community to deal with too. So all he doing is just pissing off people.
That's another thing about social media. They get making too much motherfuckers got too much clout. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Why is a streamer even reacting to music anyway? Truthfully.
Because people like listening to other people's opinions.
Streamers are the new influencer.
It's just like I'm gonna chuck it up to like the way kids are. Kids like to watch other kids play on YouTube on their tablets. My kids are a perfect example from it.
That is true.
It's the same shit for adults when we're reacting to like whether it's music or just videos or shit that's going on in the world. When it's the same exact shit.
Yeah, but it feels like
it's the nerds out there. It's like G4 for everybody.
But for you to be an adult and get so submerged into that rap battle, it's like, my guy, Kendrick don't give no shit about you. Drake definitely don't give a fucking shit about you. But you out here dick riding hella hard, like, no, this is what it is, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's when it's like, okay, it was a cool rap battle. I think that's what hip hop needed to make it more exciting again, like JR was saying a couple times to me. But to be like completely submerge your life into that shit,
it should have been just bars.
Yeah, and then just left.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, if you would have just broke down the bars and not bring the feelings in it.
Every time a beef start, everybody want to get another Pocket Biggie beef, which is sad.
Yeah.
They want that level.
That was a violent beef.
I know.
I think a lot of people realize that.
Yeah,
but also you gotta think about
they both died, but
yeah, but you gotta think about now. Let's think about the Jay-Z and Nas thing. Even though that didn't it reached outside of New York, but we all know.
But they dropped
that Ether song. Just fucking killed the entire beef. That Ether song was just.
But we really know who won the war, though.
Overrated song.
Yeah,
I
like Ether.
No, stop it. Stop it. Ether was stop.
It was not direct.
Ether is top diss tracks. It's up in there. Everybody's got their own opinion. I wouldn't say not number one.
Nothing's is over no Vaseline.
I think Ice Cube's diss track is number one.
Yeah,
that's
nothing's
just me,
over no Vaseline. Nothing.
No Vaseline. Yeah.
I mean, underrated one. Underrated.
No
one.
Vaseline. Then Tupac's diss against Biggie.
That's like Tupac's best diss to me. Against All Odds is my favorite.
Easy E diss too. When he dissed Death Row.
Oh no! What he said? What he said? Every J
Isn't that right before he got allegedly stuck with that needle?
He said, "Fuck Snoop Dogg, fuck Dre, fuck this nigga, fuck Death
everybody.
Row." Now here come my left blow, like that nigga.
Real motherfucking cheese. I know you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wasn't it portrayed in the movie like right after he came out with that song? That's when in the movie Suge visited him with the two guys, and they apparently stuck him with that dirty needle.
No, they just two guys visited him, and then later on,
you can sleep how DJ Quick did. How DJ Quick did MC8 dirty back.
It was like hinted.
DJ Quick did MC8 dirty back in the day. I used to love MC8 too. But nah, Spice One was my favorite back in the day, though. I used to love Spice One.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think like what other.
Gucci's is up there. Gucci's is up there.
Oh, with Jeezy, yeah.
Yeah.
He actually murked one of his homies. That's why.
Yeah, he said the ghost of Pookie still live in my home. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Like, what do you say to that shit?
And then he did that shit in the verses. That was crazy what he did in the verses.
Oh yeah, that's
crazy.
I was scared for Jeezy's life for a second during that verses. I was like, oh.
Nah, he's a change man.
Who, Gucci a change man?
No, Jeezy.
Oh.
Yeah, Jesus reformed.
Yeah, he is.
He's corporate now.
I would say like my favorite video or like music that he dropped, and it was just, I think it was a remix of something. It was only like 2 to 3 minutes long. Damn, I can't remember the song. It's when he had all the gang members out and they were throwing around the black flag.
Oh wow.
Who?
It came out like Jeezy. Shoot. I'm gonna have to find that song.
That's when USDA was moving strong.
The most underrated one,
because that was like the last like gangster ass shit I saw Jeezy be into.
I'm about to say the most underrated one is 50 Cent's Murder Music. A lot of people underrated the shit is that one.
Oh, 50. Oh my God, don't back down. Oh my God. Don't back down. Oh yeah, that's up there.
Back down, Wankster. Murder, I don't believe you. Like he got a whole list. Come on, like
yeah.
But the joint he did the Cameron, that was the nail in the coffin. Cameron had to he couldn't rebound after that.
Well, I would say the Oracle is the most underrated for real. It's the Oracle. Because Mace came out of nowhere. It just didn't hear anything since. Now we friends again.
So now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Oracle was me.
I'm so mad I cannot find this fucking song.
So do y'all think Nas really wanted Jay-Z beef?
No.
I'm glad we're on the same page with that.
I want to say unpopular opinion. Jay-Z didn't diss Nas. Jay-Z dissing Nas sort of made Nas back into the game.
Yeah.
He
was
put Nas back in the game.
Yes.
And Takeover. Oh my God. Takeover is one of my favorite songs. He got Mobb Deep out of there. He got everybody out there with a half a bar though. That's crazy. Everybody killed Mobb Deep though. It is sad because Mobb Deep is so
I found it. It's the Hustle Hard remix.
Okay, Hustle Hard.
Oh yeah.
The G mix, sorry.
Nah, Mobb Deep is a very underrated man. That's one of the best rappers.
One of the best. They one of the best.
That's one of the best.
Ever.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Prodigy.
Yep.
Havoc still out there making bangers.
Yeah, but we'll never get another Mobb Deep.
No, like
Mobb Deep got great beat selection, bro.
Mm-hmm.
New York, great.
Those beats still go hard.
No, Quiet Storm is one of the best beats ever made to me.
Oh, but Shipper,
I could agree with that.
Shipper Part 2 might be one of the best beats they have.
Oh, Eye for an Eye, they got so many beats.
You know
bro, they got great beats, bro.
You know who had a good beef? Lil' Kim and Remy, when they was going on the radio talking shit and releasing diss tracks.
Yeah, but then that joint did, but then they couldn't be in the same place because one was a shooter and another one was a stabber. So that.
You can't.
It led to some beautiful bars.
It did. It did.
That was a good one. I was trying to think, like, man, what was like some good
other good
rap
beefs?
Like, there wasn't.
I feel like there hasn't really been a whole lot.
Way back in the day, I would say LL and Kumo D was a great one.
Kumo D, yeah.
What about Ludacris verse on Stomp remix about T.I.?
That was bullshit. That was the setup of the century. Young Buck set that nigga.
Man, Luda bossing T.I.
came back though. T.I. came back. I'm talking to you.
Luda.
T.I. also had beef with
Lil Flip.
Little Flip and somebody else. The guy who sings
Shorty
the Shorty Low.
That was happening, boy. That's a classic. I remember the first time I heard that song.
Hello.
God damn, two sides.
His first album, Shorty Low first album was very underrated, bro. That's an underrated album, bro. His first album.
I fuck with Shorty Low.
No, he was messing with Paper Trail T.I. That was a different T.I.
Yeah. Little Flip got young T.I. when he was doing the ASAP or the Know Me song.
I love Urban Legend. That's like my favorite T.I. album other than King.
I love King.
King
it goes King and then Urban Legend for me.
Yeah, me too.
King was probably one of his. I love King.
Me too.
Also listen to that
music.
shit on
Trap music. I'm gonna say trap music. My favorite.
Trap music might be third. Paper Trail might get trap. No trap.
Nah, Paper Trail got more hits. Paper Trail, I'll give you credit. Paper Trail got more hits. I'll give you that. Paper Trail got more hits.
It's hard. I still listen to Youngbloods.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's like 2002.
There's a couple songs from the Youngbloods, like Presidential.
You
got another one. Damn.
That's my crunk music. That's when the South.
That crunk era is crazy.
That's when the South.
Lil Jon had the game.
And the East Hot Boys. The Yin Yang Twins.
That was when the South took over the early 2000s. Like it was split. It was split.
They had the music industry in a chokehold.
In the early 2000s.
Great music came out from the
You guys are welcome for that too. You can thank the West for that too.
For what?
Man, what's up with y'all keep that? What you want the West? The West want credit for everything, man. Y'all don't know. Too Short signed Lil Jon. Lil Jon was the one that was creating all the beats for all this shit. So without Too Short and what he did in his business ventures,
I agree. Too Short.
Can I
love.
Yeah, I need that. But can I need more credit? The South was slowly taking over after like 1998. The South was slowly taking over the music industry.
Yeah, but then Too Short signed
1998 is the year when you can say, "Oh, the South is taking over."
The early 2000s. Oh, I just want to say really quick, R.I.P. DJ Unk.
Yeah, Walk It Out.
My Walk It Out song, or the Two Step.
Yeah, that joint too. Yeah, he can't kill that joint though. I ain't feet.
Hey, Walk It Out in the club.
Let me tell you, the South. You know why the South was smart? They took over college music.
Yeah, they took over college.
Every college you went to. Every college.
They took over the club scene, bro. They made all the best club songs was coming from the South.
Can't forget Crime Mob either.
That whole
you got Swag Surfer.
Stilettos.
Swag Surfer gonna be there. You got Swag Surfer. Nuck if you buck.
And then they had that. They had that college like song. Was it Bubblegum or something? Like it was. No, that's not what it's called.
You had Yin Yang Twins. Who you had? Travis Porter. You had a few South.
I forgot about Travis Porter.
That's a very underrated.
That's because Travis Porter, they didn't really.
BME and Collie Park. Those are the two labels at the time. Because BME had Yin Yang Twins, Pitbull before he became Mr. Worldwide, Trillville, Crime Mob, Lil Scrappy. That rocks.
Trillville.
Hey, so Def had the artists too from the South, like oh my God, The white T-shirt dudes.
But you know what, though? All that being said,
yeah, the franchise boys.
All this shit was the death of hip hop. That's all that shit was. It was
death of hip hop.
Yes, it was.
I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say.
I grew up on backpack rapping, casting punchlines.
I wouldn't say it killed. I wouldn't say it killed hip hop. Hip hop just changed.
It changed.
That's all. It just modified.
Yeah.
The only way you spitting bars, it evolved into something else. That's all it did, bro.
It killed the elements of hip hop.
I feel like it's
not really. You know what has killed R&B?
The East Coast. The East Coast.
What's the main element of hip hop? What's the main element of hip hop?
There's 4 elements of hip hop. There's rapping. There's MCing, graffitiing, breakdancing, and DJing.
But what you name first?
MCing.
MCing got done with. In that era, it was no more MCing.
And MC, and people forget MC means mic controller, master controller. Nigga, you know how to control the fucking sermon. You know how to
the beat,
fucking
but the
go
beat
out there.
took over. It wasn't no more bars. The beat took over.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Some of those songs from the South had
no, because then you got people like Andre 3000 out here just giving.
Can I get pushback? Can I get pushback a little bit, bro? I gotta give you some pushback, bro.
Okay, what about?
I'm about to say you wanna ignore the fact that Ludacris literally had a whole South album of just rapping.
Yeah.
Luda is a. They have like 4 exceptions of the rule. It was Luda. It was Outkast.
But the South had a different style. I think you're trying to blend East Coast with the South. The South got a whole different style, bro. You're trying to bring East Coast standards to the South. That's the biggest problem. That's the only pushback I'm giving to you.
The South had bars.
What happened was, Mr. Jones, what happened was the East Coast fell off, bro. That's what people don't want to. That style died.
Yeah,
the East Coast fell off.
But then it swung back around. But it swung back around because right after the South. Because you gotta think like the South and the West sound is kind of the same. It's just fucking bells and whistles and some 808s.
The South got it on lock right now.
Yeah,
I would say the South got it right now.
But the game right now, I would say right now
is who got it right now? No. I want to hear this. Who got it right now? Who got it right now? The West do not have it. It's Atlanta, bro.
Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened.
What y'all about to do is name like one